I can hear you. So what in the bucket of Huckleberry Dicks is this? What do you got going on?
Geoguesser.
Yeah. All right. Let's
Yeah.
let's let's get sick and twisted.
All right.
Let's
Okay.
bare our souls. Let's tell where the bodies are hidden.
I didn't expect anyone to join me, so this is exciting.
Yeah, I'm really happy I remembered how to change my name on that little screen there. Or I'd still have my phone number posted on here. Oh, the vanilla wafer herself is chiming in the chat box.
There she is. Uh, I like my
Change
new
her name to
mask.
chat box. Yeah, you've been having a lot of fun with that. You've been having
Yeah.
a lot of fun with that mask.
It
Absolutely.
kind of goes with the transplanted devil theme. Actually, when I thought about it,
Yeah, there you
even
go.
though that's
Does it? Yeah.
that's John's.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
own a white van, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I lost my puppy. Can you help me look for him?
Put the lotion in the fucking basket. Yeah.
He likes candy, little girl. Do you?
Wow.
Yeah, I think.
I'm
Yeah.
scared, mister.
Um, hey, Mister, it sure is dark out here in the forest. It's pretty scary. How do you think I feel,
I'm
kid? I'm gonna have
I'm
to
sure
walk
all
home
the
alone.
kids in that black trash bag feel like that.
Oh
Fucking
Lord,
awful. Fucking awful.
taking John's idea and I turned it into some sort of chomo theme. I don't know if that's good for terms
Fuck
of
is
service.
Chomo. I feel like I've heard that before.
Chomos.
Fucking. Oh,
Oh, it's not
I'm
funny.
glad
That's
I
not
didn't know what
jokes.
you were talking about now.
That's not jokes. That's not appropriate.
He's got
Hey, little kid, you want
jokes.
to play with
He's
this
got
toy?
jokes. Hey man, as long as I don't hear ice cream truck music behind you.
You want to play with my toy?
Do you sell snow cones?
Uh-huh. I make them in my apartment.
I like. Whoa, that thing's fucking creepy as shit.
Yeah, Hannah made me buy two of them.
Like, yeah, to warn all the other kids. Like, Jesus.
It's called a
Yeah, that.
fingerling.
Yeah, that's I'm discovering over here. I don't think any kids need to be worried about getting abducted in your neighborhood because as soon as they see that, they're like, I'm fucking out. Yeah,
Hello.
that's like a fart away from being a Teletubby with a weirder voice. It's like, yeah, no,
Yeah, it's
okay.
kind of like what were those things that the Tamagotchi first came out like
Amber's feeling
95,
good.
and then you had the it just kissed me, and then you had the Furbies. I got Furbies. You remember
Oh,
Furbies?
fuck those things, dude. Yeah, my mom used to collect that shit. Like, I'd
Well,
bring
this
the
one will
girls over
talk.
and
There's
she'd
another
light
one
up
that's a
like 10 of them.
unicorn.
Unicorn. I bet it is.
They just talk to each other, which is Hannah's idea was actually just hang it from my microphone stand,
Yeah,
and then
well,
it can
now
just
it
be
sounds like
on
the robot from
the
Close
whole
Encounters
time.
before they picked that kid up. It's
Oh,
like,
look behind me. So I can't zoom. I don't think. I don't know. Paintings in the background.
okay, got it.
Those would be paintings that somebody else did,
Oh,
and Hannah thought it would be funny for me to have paintings in my house from other children. That kind of goes to that creepy thing, doesn't it?
hey, do you want to see the artwork the other kids did? Where are they? Funny you ask.
She's like, I think maybe Haley got the first one, the little one, and then it says some kid's name on it too.
We
And
need
then
we need to we need a new
Hannah picked up the
topic.
other one. My kids have a weird sense of humor. They're like,
Yeah.
well, we want a mom to come in, and we're going to tell her that we painted them. I said, okay. Like I have canvases and I paint. So
What the fuck?
believe it or not, jack of all trades. So well, it won't be too far fetched. I mean, I painted my even my kitchen, like the
I'm
cupboards.
not what the fucking you're painting. If that thing
Oh,
is
this.
still talking. And yeah.
Oh, oh yeah. No. So Lisa comes over to whatever get the kids or something. She's like, "Oh, look at that little painting. That's cute." He's like, "Yeah, I painted it." She's like, "Really? Oh my god, it's so adorable." She's like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, thanks." I'm like, "It looks like a 2-year-old did it." She's like 16,
Mm.
and
Hey, we all got to start somewhere. Don't be such a critic.
she just went with it. When I was dropping off somebody, I think Haley the other day, and she's like, "Oh, can I show you? I got this tapestry in my room that you let me buy at Spencer's." Well, she's got a license, so I let
Oh,
her
here we
take.
go. All right, here we go. I'm going to
I,
Spencer's.
I let her. I let her and
Fuck,
Hannah
what
go
are
to
we
the
like?
mall.
What, 5 minutes in? Okay, here we go.
That's Hey, this is my daughter. This is my daughter, so it's not that bad.
Nah, I'm not talking about your daughter. I'm like Spencer's and the creepy fucking doll, dude. We
Okay,
are
that's enough.
fucking a roll of duct tape away from making this a whole new experience. All right.
Really? What?
Oh, show me, show me, show me on the doll where they touched you. There we go.
On my couch. I was at Harbor Freight, and I was like, "Who doesn't need duct tape in their life?"
Oh, fuck.
Literally sitting on the arm of my couch.
All right. Wow.
All right.
Like a pro. Like
Oh
a
yeah.
pro. Oh, I can hog tie a 6-year-old with the best of them. Yeah, okay. Oh. Nice bandana.
And
Yeah,
that's gonna hurt
the
going up.
reflective element to the tape too. It'll keep the aliens from probing your thoughts. It's like a 2-for-1. Gotta watch out for that shit in Tucson.
Um, so anywho, Spencer's.
Spencer's. I
I
remember going into Spencer's with my girls when they were little
yeah
because it looked like a cute store to buy T-shirts. Like, oh, it's kind of like Hot Topic
yeah
until it's not.
right until you go to the back.
Yep. Hmm. That's a little
So
different.
I
All right,
figured
kids,
out
time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
I figured out what they spent the $50 on at the mall. One of it was a tapestry. Haley's into like the bohemian hippie look. You know, she wears like bell bottoms and she wants to get a hippie van and live in a commune.
Sweet. My daughter is always pining for the next better VW bus. So yeah.
So I think I looked at the cover of the tapestry, it was folded up when it was at my house. I go in and her entire bedroom wall is a giant meditating mushroom person. Yeah.
Hey, meditation's good for you.
I'm like, oh, your your mom's pissed at me, yeah? Uh she's like, no, why? I mean
Yeah.
not more
Who
than
bought you that?
usual.
Who
Not
bought
more
you
than
that? Yeah.
usual. I'm like, oh, okay. Just trying to figure out where that attitude was coming from recently. Maybe I should I don't know, vet these things before I allow you to just go, hey, just don't spend more than $50. 60 for, between the two of you is fine. They come back, we spent $56.25. What'd you get? Shrooms. I am putting psychedelic drug tapestry on my wall, and yeah, I'm like, you understand that's drugs, right? Like namaste, mushroom person,
Oh
huge
yeah.
drug. That's about drugs. She's like, I thought so, but I just like the way it looks. I'm like, yeah, that's like saying, how are those mushrooms? They're like, well, I didn't eat them for the effect. I just like the way they taste.
Yeah.
No, you don't. No, you don't. They taste like shit.
Yeah.
She's like, well, I'll go with it, hippie. I mean, same kid who was like, you have to be naked to have sex? I'm never having sex.
Hmm.
Outstanding. You stay with that mindset. I love it.
Yeah. That learning
Good.
curve goes fast though.
Shut the fuck up. Bite your tongue. Bite your effing tongue. I
Speaking of drugs though, when Ray and I went to the Quicksand concert, I shared with him a couple different stories, and he thought it would be a really good segment if we combine these two stories. So, we were discussing, a little extracurricular, getting excited with the ladies, kind of thing,
Mm.
and we had both had a comparable story of the Fire and Ice campaign. Yes, you remember those the good old hot ointment lotions or whatever, which I'm pretty sure they sell at Spencer's. If y'all are looking to pick this shit up, um, yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
The hot oil lotions, yeah, those
Well,
it's
it's like
hot.
heats up. It heats up when you
Yeah, yeah. I
yeah. So
grabbed
we
that
were
instead of the KY once.
hey, that'll learn you.
Hey, yeah, you figured it out about 5 strokes later. Ah, man, this is really hot.
Hey,
You like
that's
this?
that's that's some tolerance for pain, both of you.
Oh,
But
we
yeah,
had to
so we were
stop.
talking.
Scrape it out,
Yeah,
please. Get it
I
out.
was I was complimenting 5 strokes. That's an achievement.
Hey,
But yeah, so we were talking about that kind of stuff, and then the Fire and Ice campaign was using that, and then frozen grapes.
mm,
And so I'll sum
yeah.
it up. But the story was essentially a frozen grape got away, and it went from Fire and Ice to fisting for survival because that thing got away. I had to go find it. Um, oh man, thought she was
That's something
squirming
to
before
consider.
when it was just Ice Cube gets lost up in there. That's
Yeah,
uh, that's
yeah.
something.
Well, I mean, it's got any grapes?
All right, got grapes.
Whatever. Just
Yeah,
be patient. You'll make wine.
yeah, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But then we were talking about, like you were talking about drugs. Just before that, we were talking about DMT, and that was a deep discussion. Not as deep as the grapes, but it was a deep discussion.
That's
Um, so then Ray was suggesting we had a segment called DMT and fisting for grapes. So like if we brought those two worlds together, I don't know.
It could be a thing.
I think there's something there. I gotta work it out. I gotta work it out still, but maybe you draw little butterflies in the grape before you lose it. I don't know.
Oh wait, what?
What's DMT? Um, Amber, there's a thing called Google. If you click on the
Dimethyl.
internet, yeah.
It's
And then in the meantime, I'll after the reunion, we're obviously buying 6 tickets to Brazil, and it'll be a good cruise. It'll be a good cruise. Nice jams, dude.
thanks, buddy. Um,
You're fucking your Google search, huh? That can be frustrating.
all right, your mom.
Tell me all about it.
Tired of fucking my Google search. Don't do it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Anyways, DMT, naturally occurring compound in most organic things, specifically plants, trees, acacia, high in DMT, and you can extract this. And they think that it's actually also in our bodies, and possibly the chemical that is responsible for near-death experiences. When your body goes into a shock mode like that, I think it releases DMT, which gives you the vision of tunnel and the light on the other side. And the good thing about DMT is when you take it, you'll disappear for about 15 minutes. But in your head, it could be a lifetime. Literally feel like infinity as you are careening through whatever part of the universe your brain needs to go into in order to usually solve some sort of issues or resolve some stuff. So it's considered to be kind of a really intense personal trip for people. But the thing that's really interesting about it is while people can still explain it when they come back from the experience, because eventually everything you see just kind of, you can't really explain it. It wears off also, and you have just a memory of a memory, even though you're crying in the fetal position. There are some common elements that include seeing aliens. Some are like scary clowns. There
I
there
haven't
are
heard
very
about the scary
common
clown part.
that across all people around the universe, around the world, basically, or universe, which you'll find out there, the universe is vast, and the dimension that you see is not all the dimensions there are. But they will report being visited in that experience by otherworldly creatures that will show them something about what they need to see about their life.
That's
And
it
that
now,
part-
dude. We're going to
That's the
Brazil.
part that
That's our
is very
shit. That's
interesting.
what we're doing. That's gonna be our bro trip.
This is not ayahuasca. We don't have to go. We don't have to go get ayahuasca. We can get
Why
DMT
not?
locally. I'll hook you up.
All right, we're in Arizona. Looks like we're going to Sedona.
There
Let's
you go.
do
That
it.
was the place. I was offered it a
find
lot.
those gravity wells, vortex going.
The first year or two that I was on my own, I made friends with a bunch of people. So all age groups, ravers, a lot of stuff like that. And I was getting offered DMT all the time. And I was like, nope, I am in a dark, dark place. And if I go to find out what's wrong with my existence, I think I will disappear, or I will stroke out or something. I'm like, I can't do it now. So I need to wait until I'm in a good headspace, and then we can go.
Stroking out does seem like a bad idea. Sure.
We can go check those demons out later. When I'm not so afraid of both sides of my reality, you know.
Got
And
me
by the
that.
time I was healed emotionally, it's strangely those people disappeared from my life. Strange how that works. So my access
The
changed.
whole you attract what you are. Yeah, got it.
Do what you love, and you'll attract like-minded people. If you hate yourself, you'll attract DMT,
There you go.
MDMA.
Heart wants what the heart wants. What are we looking at? This is a map of what?
We're gonna play next round. This is
Find your way home when you're drunk. Got it.
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
I think,
Oh, the
somebody
home
else
of the
did.
largest satanic church in America. It's awesome.
Oh, that's good. You know Anton LaVey, Satanism. It's not about worshiping the devil. Did you know that?
Yes.
You did? What's it about?
Luciferianism is the path of recognizing yourself. There's only one sin, which is theft. You can adapt that to pretty much anything. But the channeling of knowledge for growth and so forth, that does have to do with the devil. Or Baby Yoda, if you've watched the right documentary. So, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, if you elevate yourself above God, that's the idea. You elevate yourself above God, you make yourself primary, and that's the darkness.
Well, they call it the light, right? That's the light bringer himself, right? Yeah.
Or the the Buddhists call it enlightenment. Isn't that about yourself?
Enlightenment is about
Buddhism is self-serving.
like a Chinese form of Abraham Maslow's triangle. That's kind of like the decimation of self to ascend through the different versions of you until you shed your worldly concerns.
If Buddha was Siddhartha Gautama. If he was
Siddhartha,
Indian,
yes, also known as Keanu Reeves.
Yes, that's right. So why do we always associate Buddha with Hotai, the fat, happy Buddha, or those such Asian-inspired ones?
I've since forgotten.
Siddhartha was a ascetic. So he was
Siddhartha was a skinny little dude, yes. So
Right.
I've since forgotten why we associate Buddha with that chubby guy.
Hotai. His name is Hotai.
Okay.
He is the Buddha, not of enlightenment, but of happiness and joy. So they still use the ascetic one also, but for some reason that one took off as being the Buddha to be.
It's interesting. Buddhists define themselves by degrees of suffering.
Right. Exactly. So why take the ascetic away and put in the fat, happy one?
Well, because probably they've lost a lot of believers to Taoism. They're like,
Ooh, I
fuck,
like
man,
that.
membership's down. How
I'm
they
a
get
big
church
fan.
population up?
Lao Tzu and the Tao Te Ching. Very
Yes.
good.
I love the Tao of Pooh. That was one of my favorite books. You ever read the Tao of Pooh?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Briefly,
talking about?
I kind of went over the top of it. I was like, oh,
It's
that's cute. That's like assigning a personality trait to a Winnie the Pooh character. So.
yeah, it's like the Winnie the Pooh characters each personify an element of Taoism, Buddhism, or Confucianism. It's like the owl who doesn't really give a shit about anybody, but is so obsessed with being right. Confucianism.
Or you could be a narcissist, or you could be ADHD, or you can be depressed, or
those are all Buddhist, pretty much. And then Winnie the Pooh and Tigger are your Taoists, which all of them are essentially the same belief system with different perspectives.
Right. I like Taoism. We're gonna play Geoguesser still. We can play multitask. I like Taoism for leadership.
I'm a big fan.
The Tao Te Ching was the first time I had centered on my philosophy behind leadership, and I remember reading it and I was like, oh, this is amazing. I was trying to sum up like how I operate, and that was it. I'm a fucking Taoist.
Yeah, that explains why we get along. I remember 14 years old in Mr. Bainham's class, he gave us his 2 months of what was his religious diversity / anthropology quarter of the year. Final paper. If all religions were created equal, which one would you pick? And I was all Taoism for the whole balance element. And that kind of led to a conversation between him and I that was very brief, but it led me to a book called The Tao of Christ, which was this book that paralleled Christianity and Taoism, and how there's almost all of the material overlaps between the two books. And then I read another book that went through factual statements, documenting which religions had the most physical evidence. And number one was Christianity. Number two was Taoism, most substantiated religions on the earth. I hope that was interesting. Becky's in his house.
Oh, she's back.
And now she's on the porch. And she's back.
Hi, Becky. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm a little tired.
What did you do today?
I went to the gym at 4 to 6, and then
AM?
worked until from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then I went back to the gym from 7 to 9.
So you're lazy and you're an underachiever.
Yeah, I'm just a fucking bum. I'm training for that competition, so
make sure you eat your bananas. Get that potassium in there to break up that acidic
potassium. Yeah. I've been drinking pickle juice for my potassium.
Absolutely, drop some Jameson in that.
Amazing.
Little pickleback attack.
Pickleback. Is there a cocktail with Jameson and pickle juice?
That's called a pickleback shot.
Oh.
And so, yes.
That's gross, but it sounds awesome at the same time.
It is, but it's easy on your stomach.
I can imagine. Hey there, Rebecca. Can you stand next to the window with your foot in the doorway so we can get a better signal? Oh, you're coming back. All right, here we come. You're right. Oh, she disappeared. Oh, fuck you, Jeff. Oh, she's back.
Oh,
all right. So here's a
my leg behind my head.
Here's some Sun Tzu's 31.
Fuck, I didn't know it was that kind of party. Let's do
Yellow. Sun Tzu leadership advice. I want to pinpoint a couple of these things.
Oh, the old Sun Tzu. Yeah, let's get the art of war.
Yeah, he inspired me. A leader leads by example, not by force. I always liked that one. I've always been strangely able to get people to do the work, not complain, come back and try again, and never threaten. As many people I've had to terminate employment in the last 20 plus years. I think maybe one person tried to fight me, and then other than Gerard was his name, Gerard tried to fight me. Wow, that was fun. Everybody
Jared?
else gave me a hug and, hey, I know it's not you. You're just doing your job. That's right.
It's rewarding.
It's not personal. It's just business.
I can relate to that.
Let's see, where's it going? If the mind is willing, the flesh could go on and on without many things. It's in your head. It's always in your head. Always. Hey, have you heard this quote before? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Never heard it before. Never. Oh wait. I did get that with a game board in Cracker Jacks. I did read that in a box of Cracker Jacks.
Nice. Makes sense. Amber's in chat. Becky, she says hello. She didn't see him.
And for those under the age of 40, Cracker Jacks is a snack with caramelized popcorn.
Yes. Popcorn.
I'm under 40 and I know what Cracker Jack is.
Well, you're an overachiever, and I didn't know if I could count on that.
Be extremely subtle, even to the point of formlessness. Be extremely mysterious, even to the point of soundlessness. Thereby, you can be the director of the opponent's fate. Be still. You got to be still. The face of adversity. Strategy without tactics.
I really like that one. I really like that one a lot.
Strategy without tactics is the slowest route to victory. Tactics without strategy is the noise before defeat.
I concur.
There are not more than 5 musical notes, yet the combination of these 5 give rise to more melodies than can ever be heard. There are not more than 5 primary colors, yet in combination they produce more hues than can ever be seen. There are not more than 5 cardinal tastes, yet combinations of them yield more flavors that can ever be tasted.
Wow, you just made the quote from A Star Is Born from Sam Elliott even like way epically better just by relating that. You know what I'm talking about?
Did he say that in The Star Is Born?
It's like at the end. It's like, you've seen the movie?
Yeah.
Okay, so like after Bradley Cooper dies and he's talking to Lady Gaga and he relates kind of a version of the quote that you just shared, but about how it applies to how she interpreted those notes of music.
Okay.
Which is what he loved about her.
I
Yeah.
believe I watched it alone while drinking. Lisa told me not to. She said,
man.
"Don't do it. Don't do it. You will not be happy. It will be bad for you. You're
It's
not
okay.
in a
I
good
was
place."
sober.
I was like,
and
"I got
was
this."
not any happier.
Yeah, I was looking for my belt.
You're like, don't tell me what to do, bitch. No.
I was like, "You won't know."
We're having this like deep sentimental moment. Don't tell me what to do, bitch. That came out of nowhere. That's awesome.
I was like that. It was funny because then like I saw her like 2 weeks later or something, and she's like, "So did you watch that movie?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Yeah."
I was a
Yeah,
watch
you
party.
were
I had a
right.
bunch of friends over. We had a keg.
She's like, she knew. She's like, he's depressed. He's drinking. He's alone. He should not watch that. Not watch that. You don't want to watch a movie about the woman going beyond you and then you being, oh, bad, Jeff, bad. I'm like, no, I got this.
I know. I love that movie. I wanted to hate it.
It was a
but,
great movie. Ruined the
dude, did you
soundtrack
watch?
for me.
Oh, dude, 2 months listening to that soundtrack before I finally got to see the movie. I was obsessed with it. Did you watch the commentary, the behind the scenes kind of shit?
No, because I didn't want to touch it until I felt like I wasn't depressed.
Yeah, well,
Now I'm
don't
not
touch it
at
because
all.
it could be sensitive if you're depressed. But
I'm
yeah,
good
so I watched the behind the scenes and I literally like listening. They took 2 years to make that film, and it was like this through and through passion project from Bradley Cooper. And just listening to him talk, I was just like, I want to feel the way he's talking about this film about every restaurant that I ever open. I was just like, this guy fucking gets it. I was like obsessed at that point. The guy was
I watched
so
a bunch of
dialed in.
documentaries, so it may have been it may have been that same. I was thinking like commentary while I was watching it, but I watched documentaries because
Oh no, yeah,
it's
it's one of the
music before I saw the
that
movie.
second disc, whatever's on there kind of thing.
I was watching everything about it and just
What's
how they
the
wrote
name?
songs, and then I called it immediately. I said, Bradley Cooper stole Sam Elliott's voice, and
That's awesome.
immediately I was like, that's him. He's literally doing Sam Elliott. And
Roadhouse.
but and then when I'm watching it, and he was like, yeah, so I basically stole Sam Elliott's persona to
Yeah,
make this
that's
character.
that's on the documentary. Yeah.
And so then I thought like, well, call him up and see if we can, let's write him a role. We might see if we can get him in the movie. Might as well. I already stole his damn voice.
Fuck
I was
yeah,
like,
dude.
It was spot on too. So it was great having him as the older brother, because then you're like, okay, now you can
Fucking
see.
badass.
Wow,
Badass.
So good. It was real good. Stephanie did a great job. She did.
Stephanie did do a great job. I like when he calls her Stephanie too. They were on like some fucking talk show somewhere. Kept calling
Oh
her
yeah,
Stephanie.
yeah.
Fucking,
How did they not hook up? I wonder. They must have.
well,
2 years of playing love interest and
But have you
writing
seen his
music
well, I
together.
mean, the woman that he had a kid with was a freaking supermodel
one of the hottest
during
women
that
in the world.
period of time.
They're like they recently got back together. I saw that pop up.
See, they broke up for a while, huh? So he
They
must have
did.
been-
Yeah.
Conveniently, right around the time that movie came out.
Right.
Concerning.
I mean, I was like, how could you not fall in love with somebody when you're working together and you're writing the music and you're writing the story and you're just both like, in
Dude,
it?
you see all those
Like,
behind the scenes moments where he's looking at her. We're like, oh my god! It's like
Yeah,
God
Yeah.
descended in the form of a woman, and she's in my fucking movie. And that's like with
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
look on his face, and I'm like,
It
wow,
was definite.
there was
It's
chemistry,
some
hardcore
serious. There
chemistry.
you go, boom.
But
Some
She was the
serious
same. She was the
chemistry
same
right
to
there.
him though, because when he would
Oh,
sing,
yeah.
he was like, "Holy shit! Like you're not a musician. You learn to play guitar for this. You learn
Right,
to sing for this." She's like, "Holy shit!"
dude. You hear her talk about him like on all the interviews and everything,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Crush much?" You know, it's just like, dude.
Yeah, she was in
totally
awe.
into it.
How
Dude,
can
I
you not be-
saw a live performance she did of like the main song from the soundtrack,
Mhm.
and he was in the audience, and she like pulls him up on stage, and they sang it together in Vegas for the audience, all impromptu style.
That's
That was
awesome.
pretty fucking cool. That was pretty fucking.
Yeah, I
Chemistry
think
still there.
At the Academy Awards when they got up and did it together.
Oh,
I was like,
boom.
that's perfect.
Yeah, that's when I think that's like he was still with the woman at the time, and I
Yeah.
think that's the moment she went, wait,
Wait, there's something going on. You
Hey, buddy.
love her.
It's time to apologize to the
Fuck.
mother
Oh, I
of
fucking
your
saw
child.
that. The
F
entire
this shit, I'm
universe
out.
saw that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Even if
they
he-
had to.
Didn't fuck her. At that
Right.
point, it's still suspect. Like, hey man, these
That's
aren't some
beyond
crush
suspect.
feelings
What,
going
like,
on
what do you
here.
think about when we're doing it?
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
sweetheart, we don't
you're in
do it
character.
anymore. There's no doing it. I just, spend time
How do I
with my
think of
thoughts.
you when I'm singing with Stephanie? I swear. I swear. I mean, the look of love and lust and pure adulation, it's for you, baby. I swear.
You didn't used to sing while we fucked. What happened? No,
Give me.
There's no way. There's no way to hide that shit. You're just like, oh. Yeah, there's not just a spark. There's a wet spot. I got it.
Oh my god.
I don't think it's the fat-free potato chips.
That was really good. Good job, brother.
Okay, sorry.
Thanks, you got yeah.
You guys got any French onion dip?
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Hopefully not.
Olestra.
See, everyone knows. I didn't have to say anything else. Just, dude, boom. Nailed it.
Anal leakage.
Boom.
Side effect.
It's on the fucking package. That shows you kids don't read.
Like,
Imagine,
I
dude,
remember,
imagine the kid that wanted to be healthy, ran over to 7-Eleven, riding their bike home, snacking on chips. Man, it's not even hot. Why am I so sweaty? Yeah, it's like, oh, it's terrible.
Oleo. Anal.
Mm.
my stomach hurts. It feels a little.
Mm.
Don't fart.
Oh, gurgle, gurgle. Oh, I
Yeah.
hope Mom didn't take the hose off the faucet. You know, it's
Don't
like,
push that one out. Let it ride.
Lestra.
just
So
go with
bad.
it. Just go with it.
All right,
It's
and then back to
natural.
Dao De
It'll be
Jing from
fine.
anal leakage. Are you ready? This
Yes.
is my favorite quote, and this one defined. I would say this is my style. I get this now, and I've shared this with bosses who don't have this style at all, and their style shows up on this list, and then when I send it to them, they understand what I'm telling them, which is usually fuck you. So verse 17, Dao De Jing. When the master governs, the people are hardly aware that he exists. Next best is a leader who is loved. Next, one who is feared. The worst is one who is despised. I'll have a bad interaction with a boss, and I'm just send this to them. They're like,
Dude.
you need to yell more. You need to make more noise. I'm like, go fuck
Nope.
yourself. I do me. You do you. I've been successful doing me my entire career. You go do you, and you see how soon you move on. I'll train you.
I've never had to yell as a supervisor.
Same. And I'm like, I don't know.
I have.
Am I the
I don't
one?
know if I had to, but I enjoyed it.
I've done it. I've never
Yeah.
had to.
There you go.
Okay, one time when I fired
Oh,
someone,
here we go.
I did.
No, the truth.
I
comes
did
out.
I did raise my voice a little bit because when I worked for base housing, this guy left a toilet on somebody's front lawn. He replaced their toilet, and he just left the old toilet, the old used
Awesome.
toilet on the front
Awesome.
lawn.
You know, there's a teenager that took a shit in that fucker at 2 a.m. That's awesome.
And he didn't pick it up till the next day, so this fucking used toilet was on the lawn, and it was officer housing that I was over. On the officer's house.
People
So
driving
bad.
by. You got a
So I
shitty
was like-
house.
he's like,
You
I
know,
don't
it's like,
understand. And I didn't. That wasn't the time that I fired him. That was the time I had to write him up. And he's like, I don't understand what the problem is. I'm like, you left. Like what? I remember. So I raised my voice. I was like, what? Like,
What part of
how do
dirty
you
shitter
not
on the front lawn don't you understand?
He's an admiral, and he left a fucking dirty toilet on his lawn.
Oh, damn. Not just any
Man.
lawn. Thank you for your service, Admiral. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Not okay.
it was bad. And like I remember, like I hated dealing with his wife because she called for everything, and she'd be like, "Do you know who my husband is?" I'm like, well, that makes you a nobody still. So your ticket will be
Right.
filled when, because I worked for, like we fixed all the housing, like the issues in housing. I was a maintenance manager, and I'll be like, your ticket it will be fixed in the order it was received. I don't care who your husband is. I'm a civilian.
That's right.
Status don't run around here.
I-
Jeff, I gotta tell
So
you
where
real
is
quick.
Nissan skating?
I gotta show you a story real quick because you dropped the quote from Lao Tzu, and I used to work for a guy who was he used to train the Gracies back in the day for kickboxing, but he was my boss on a restaurant project, and he was underqualified and highly uninvolved,
Nice.
and so I got him a gift, and it was a book on Shotokan karate, and I put that quote in it, which ended with. Leader is successful when people barely know he exists, especially that kind of thing. Because
Yes.
he really didn't. But it was layered enough that it could have been a compliment. It just wasn't. But you brought back a fond passive-aggressive memory, so thank you.
Perfect.
Dude, Dixon's in the fucking house. Holy
If you don't
shit.
trust the people, last part of that quote is if you don't trust the people, you make them untrustworthy. When the master doesn't talk, he acts. When his work is done, the people say, "Amazing, we did it all by ourselves."
That's it. That was it. That's it.
Yeah. I love that one. If you don't trust the people, you make them untrustworthy. As soon as you treat them like they're
Mhm.
less than. They will behave less than. I guarantee.
I concur.
It's true.
I concur.
Why anytime we expanded any part of the company, they need a group of people to start a new division. They picked apart my team every time because we had
Right.
grown-ups who showed up to work, did their job with a good attitude, and fucking tried every time and supported each other and didn't need me there. Because I taught them, you be self-sufficient. You don't need me. You act the way that
Goddamn
you
right.
act because that's the expectation. When I go on vacation, nothing changes. You guys are self-sufficient. You're grown-ups. You don't need me to manage
Boom.
you. You just need me to support you. My job is to block.
That's
I'll
the proof
block.
of a real leader.
I'll block them. I'll stop the noise. If you hear noise, ignore it. It's not relevant. If you hear yelling about stupid shit, like we're guys
Getting
gotta do
blocking
it,
and tackling
ignore it.
seminar flashbacks.
Quotas and all that.
Has nothing to do with you guys because you are exemplary at what you do. So ignore the feedback because if feedback is needed, I'll let you know what it is. If you don't hear from me, it's irrelevant. So don't ever attach yourself to the noise ever. And they're like, okay, like, just trust me.
Yeah, man.
Things get hairy, just eye contact.
Yeah, man.
We're good, yeah? You guys are good? Before we go into a training, guys, look at me. Don't do
Man.
anything that you're told until you get it from me. I
Yeah.
don't care what
Kind
they
of hairy,
deliver.
but I'd make
Care
out
what
with
they're
you right
handing
now.
to you.
Kind of hard.
Nod, take notes. Nod, take notes. That's what you go like this. They look at you, you go, and take notes. I don't care what you write, just scribble.
Best tool set in the box, pen and paper, baby.
Don't leave your desk without a paper or pen in your hand. Always, because you're on a mission, whatever it might be. I don't give a fuck if you're going to talk to your friend about when you're gonna go get high on lunch. I don't care. Look like you got something going on, no matter what. Right. Hand gestures, headphones, hustle.
Dude, I think we grew up
Just
in the
fucking
same
move.
house.
So,
Awesome.
anyways, hey Matthew, what's going on, my friend? No, we can't hear you, cuz.
He always has his mic muted all the time.
You gotta turn that expensive microphone on.
He's still chatting with the shit, dude. It's awesome.
Where's Nissan Stadium? I see Tennessee. Tennessee. Uh-oh.
Tennessee.
No, I don't.
Oh, there you
You're
go. She
doing
nailed it.
Tennessee.
Mm-hmm. My gosh, I know
Perfect,
so
yeah.
many terrible pickup lines now I think about it.
Oh, look, 5,000 points. Give me a pickup line, go.
I'm no mathematician, but if I add you and me together, divide my legs, I bet we can multiply.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Someone's
That's
gonna
a
be
lot
child
of
support.
words.
Mic check 1, 2.
Better.
You checked in, buddy. You were checked in.
It's this thing called Phantom Power. I forget to turn it on.
48
It was
volts, go.
Phantom-esque. Yes, it was.
Welcome to Geoguesser. We're
Like
gonna
that
we're gonna
pickup
play
line.
Geoguesser and we're gonna talk about the Tao Te Ching. We're gonna do cheesy pickup lines, and then go to bed.
Oh man, if you could use the Tao Te Ching to create new cheesy pickup lines, that'd be awesome.
Ooh,
I have a cheesy
Yeah.
pickup line that works every time.
Tell me.
Do you know that I know Jeff Adams?
Oh.
boom, panty dropper. Yeah,
Oh, she was
That
wearing
easy,
panties.
kids.
You've already chosen wrong. Sorry.
No, he didn't
Really?
have
No.
panties. I mean, she didn't have panties on. Damn it.
Look. Jeff who? Like, don't worry about it. Let's go. So mysterious.
Bow chicka bow bow.
Yeah, at that point, she goes, "Who?" You're like, "Me. I'm Jeff Adams," and you just become Jeff Adams right there. That's it.
Explains why they have
Hair.
warrants. In multiple
Hair
states.
grows out of your face instantly.
Boom. Your head grows taller.
I dislike myself
Longer.
for how much I love this music. I'm really having a good time with the little vibe. You got
I'm
going
kind of
on
liking
there.
it too.
It's kind of funky.
Short
Unexpected
loops usually
lines.
drive me nuts, but
Dude, Barry White's gonna walk up behind me any second.
Can't get enough of your little baby.
oh
Feels- Feels
Like,
so good. You lying here next to me. Yeah, this guy.
I got some calico shabunkins. You want to make a tank for me?
I walked in the restaurant
What?
and I saw you there, Mark. Managing
Calico
away.
shabunkins. Those are fancy goldfish. You charge somebody $25 for it.
What are we looking at
This is
here?
Nebraska, as I can tell. This is Nebraska. I'm gonna get.
How the hell can you tell that that's Nebraska?
Because he's got the map.
It's like any town in the
Because-
USA.
On the side of the building right here, it says Nebraska Medicine.
Oh, I can't see that.
So that's
I'm not.
We
I'm
got-
not putting.
We have one of
Nebraska.
those here in Texas too.
no, they don't. I'm saying Omaha. I think it's Omaha or Lincoln. I'm gonna go with Omaha. There we
It was
go.
Lincoln?
There we go. Now I went with Omaha. Apparently, I'm 844 meters away from the exact location.
Wow.
So the land get more points.
Wow. You guys ever do geocaching? My daughter does this geocaching shit. You guys heard of this?
I know about
I've
it.
heard
No.
of it. I've not done it.
Yeah, it's like
I
this
mean, I've heard of
app.
it, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's this app game kind of thing, and apparently, if you're on the whatever the game, everywhere across the world, the cache is like a little key box, like you put your spare key underneath your car, kind of thing. It's hidden somewhere in a city or a GPS coordinate or whatever, and like you get kind of points for finding it. It could be like a
San Francisco.
It could be anything. You open a little box and they go, "Fuck you!" You just go, and that's it. Or there's like a little Lego guy in there. You just find shit, random places all over the world. People stash it and go, "Here's the shit."
And I always check.
Oh,
for
wow.
that. There's kind of the hiking element too, like really cool.
Yeah.
And you,
Grand
you end
Canyon.
up going.
Yeah.
You end up taking a day going on this hike, and yeah, you got the little. I don't. They probably do it over the phone now. My friend, when he was into it, actually had a device. It was like at the birth of the internet way back when, and they were doing that. And I'm like,
That's cool.
why are you doing? And then he's like, and you
Yeah,
get to
it's wild.
take it and leave something, or you leave it, or whatever. And
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I forgot about that part.
yeah, and he said, I'm like, why are you doing this? He's like, well, no, we suit up, we hike, we go on this cool trail rock climbing thing, and we're
San
looking at
Francisco.
the
It's
map.
like an extreme scavenger hunt.
Yeah, kind of.
Exactly. In case you're unsure, we were in San Francisco just now.
Yeah, they were.
I gotta
almost
be on the
in
architecture.
Oakland,
I didn't
right?
see
And
human
Franklin Street.
excrement, so I couldn't tell.
I thought it smelled gay.
Yeah, no, this was taken in
Excrement.
2019. This is strange Gavin
So
Newsom
sad.
is
That city
still-
was so beautiful.
Oh, I'm sure there was
I know.
excrement here. They airbrushed it out. I don't think.
Photo-
Yeah,
Photoshop.
they're fighting crime.
All right,
Photoshop has a
Where
new
are we
filter
now?
to pick out excrement.
I have no idea what we're looking at.
It's in the brushes category.
Oh, this is Houston. No, I don't know.
That could be anywhere.
Right?
Although I like
area code is 614.
plywood over there on those.
614.
The area code is 614. Yeah,
Alexa.
we are in Columbus. We're in
mind.
Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, do you have a girlfriend named Alexa also? That was directed at you, Rebecca. You can
Rebecca,
just
you have a
ignore me all
girlfriend
you
named
want.
Did you say something to me? I'm sorry. What?
No, not at all. I didn't say anything.
I'm so sorry. Would you
Hey,
ask me?
You
No, he
deflated
just
the
threw out
time.
a floater and then went
You
like,
just-
no one said
yeah, you-
anything, so it's going over there.
You just deflated. You deflated the timing on the joke. We'll let it go.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
Please
It's
pay
okay. It's not
attention.
worth coming back to, but for the moment,
I know you. I know you've been
fucking
on here
magic.
with these idiots for hours, but I'm just walking home. Walked in the door, looked at my Facebook, and was like, "Live
Oh, this
now."
is- dude,
I'm
we're,
like,
we're 30 minutes in, baby. This is the new shit.
"Oh, you're only 30 minutes." Yeah. Why are you guys
Yeah.
on a Monday? When did this happen?
No, no.
Right?
I do
On a Monday?
Tuesday. I usually do Tuesday, Thursday,
On
and
a
then
Tuesday.
Saturday, Sunday. But then I was going to play a game by myself, and then my friends showed up. So that's pretty cool. Yeah,
Oh,
It was just fun
wow.
to play a game.
He
So you
tried
have
planning
Columbus-
something yesterday.
you have-
Everyone was like, nah. He's like, fine,
exactly.
hanging up on myself. All right, let's do this. What?
So you have 3 friends that you can actually say, pay attention
at
when
least,
you're on.
Well, and Amber and
When
Missy
you want
are
to
in
play with
Tuesday, so
yourself,
it's
you got 3
5,
friends
man.
that'll show up.
It's good.
Oh, man, that
Yeah.
was dangerously
Yeah.
close to spitting up. Oh,
You,
I'm gonna get you.
someone's going to be on pivot. know what I mean?
Pivot.
All right, where are we? We're in Santa
I
Monica.
love a good Friends reference.
We're in Santa Monica, California.
I love.
25 miles an
Where
hour?
is that?
Really?
That's LA, right?
My Jeep idles at 25
Yeah, it is
miles
LA.
an hour.
Santa Monica.
Dixon's got a Jeep. We need to have an off-roading segment on one of our regular episodes.
Oh, I don't have an
Slow,
off-roading Jeep. I've got the Grand Cherokee, you know, smooth and cruise.
6 miles.
That's gross.
I live in Texas. Where am
So,
I going
like-
to four-wheel
Where are
drive?
we?
Everything would be a
lipstick
letdown.
I don't know any answers
Climbed
for you.
all over Santee, so
There you go. Oh, West Hills, baby, right outside
Where's
West
the,
Hills. That's all the
401?
good shit.
Well, that's got to
Where's
be
the
the
401
East Coast,
freeway?
the way those lights are hanging down.
accidentally rolled into the military land one time and got surrounded by military
Oh,
with
they
machine
get
guns.
angry. They get angry. Camp Elliot's not friendly.
They were very angry.
Yeah, they discharge munitions on that field. That's why I don't want you wandering out there.
Yeah, I don't know. We're in a truck. We'll be fine.
I thought the 401 was Canada, but this is supposed to be American. U.S. cities.
So this is not Toledo.
Mr. Adams
Oh.
is the youth.
401 North goes into Canada. So what's the name of Toronto?
Mr. Adams.
But west.
Mr. Adams, is this thing on?
Yes, sir. What's up?
In your state, is the use of cannabis permitted? You guys are legal
Yeah, it's legal.
for both,
Yep.
like medical and recreational.
21
Okay.
plus.
And
Yes,
Rebecca,
sir.
what state are you in?
California.
Oh, well, then that answers my question. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I got back from Oklahoma, and the funniest thing that I saw was going into Oklahoma, which I'd never done before. So it's another little check mark. But you could literally stand in Texas, throw a rock, and hit
Oklahoma.
their dispensary.
Wow.
Are we lagging?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, so close to the border, I was just like, that's funny. But evidently, they don't do recreation up
pretty
there.
smart.
It's only
Only medical.
medical. Yeah, and I don't know what that. I didn't take the time to stop in or do anything, but I thought, wow, they put it as close to the border
Yeah,
as
medical.
possibly
Yeah,
could.
Guys,
They
there's
want
a
everybody to get
Quiznos
those
in
medical
the streets
marijuana
called
cards.
McDowell. Where
Mark
are
and
we,
I
guys?
are over here in the most progressive state in the world, so we know nothing about that or how that works.
Quiznos? Yeah, I don't know how Quiznos works.
State government.
I don't know, but what will happen to my Quiznos dealer if I started buying from a shop? I mean, he's got a family he has to support.
I
That's
think
right.
cops feel the way we feel about things like that here in the great state of Texas. They don't give a shit.
Oh, I know.
I was like, when I first moved here, I saw the DA on the news pleading with the public to please enroll for their classes they're supposed to take when they do their plead out for possession of marijuana. They're like, we have 1,200 warrants we will have to serve tomorrow if people don't enroll in their classes. This will actually debilitate our ability to pursue serious crime. Like the DA was like, please just get on the internet and sign up for a fucking class because we have real shit to do. That actually happened. I'm like, dude, you guys see this? This is live. This is on the news. The DA is freaking out. It's awesome.
It's a guaranteed pass. You just need to log in, please. We're begging
I know,
you.
right? Don't even show up. Just log in. Make us think you're gonna go. Yeah.
That's funny.
Craziness.
Houston
Texas
is weird.
still top of my list.
Wait, seriously, Houston is this
You-
little bubble of everyone here is from California. You leave the bubble and it's all the rednecks that used to live inside the bubble that don't live there anymore. But like within the bubble, everybody's from everywhere else. It's like there's more languages spoken in Houston than any city in the country. It is the most diverse city there is.
Really?
Yeah, it is. We actually got most diverse city in the country like 3 years ago, and it keeps getting re-upped every year. But
Oh,
don't
well,
leave the bubble. Oh Jesus.
What about?
Yeah, fuck. Are we gonna get on our constitutionalist fucking rants now?
Oh no. I didn't want to
Where are
start
we?
that.
Help me understand where we are in the United States. So that'll be 5 out of 5.
Oh,
Whoa,
Just to know
5-0,
where we-
5-0, man. One time.
Woo!
See it?
Woo!
Oh, zoom in on those license plates. Can you do that?
Now they blur them.
Blur them out. 'Cause,
Dang them.
you
Oh, I'm feeling East Coast with a turnabout like that.
Yeah.
I know it's East Coast. I know 401. I know the 401 is.
I'm feeling Virginia.
Toronto.
Look at them.
I don't know if it comes down into the U.S. though. I'm gonna say Detroit. No, it's too nice for Detroit.
I was gonna say
offense.
what? I don't see any like
like
just
Buffalo.
right
Rochester, New York. I'm going with Rochester.
dilapidated buildings.
How far off? North Carolina.
The trees are still growing. Can't be Detroit.
Oh, there was an NC. I should have set up on the side of a building. Oh. Hey, I'm gonna tune too. If you guys got a PEP, I'll be back.
What did he say? He said
What
if
happened?
I have EP.
He's doing it. He's doing it 2 and 2. He'll be right back.
Oh, jeez.
I have to
Why does he always
urinate.
leave when I show up? Oh, we weren't talking about you.
I'm just kidding.
Are you growing your beard out fuller on the sides, or am I just being fooled by shadows? It looks good, by the way.
It does.
Oh,
It's
no.
it is shadow. It's more gray.
Oh,
than
it's
it
just
looks like
darker.
when
You
it's
must have just died again. It's looking really dark.
Like his soul.
Oh, no. Oh, turn that off. Never mind. Doesn't look good anymore. Oh wait. Why does it? Why when he faces forward? Is it just me, or does it disappear when he faces forward? It's like
the
this
shadow
little
looks
section.
cut.
This little section, all I have.
New
disappears
comedy
by
coming to New Year's Eve this year. We're all pasty in December, starring Jeff Adams.
I'm
I
pretty
see
pasty
the
right now
sunlight
myself.
since I don't know when.
That's why everyone's gonna love it, because we're all in the same boat.
Pasty. Like
This is a boat.
Here he goes.
you're very white. Where are you white?
Dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah.
Is this reminiscent of porn?
Yeah,
Wow.
at the bakery with all the other yeast.
Yeah. You like that? Mhm.
Finger painting time.
What?
Turning
What?
butter. Turning butter all night long.
Oh, it's Margarine Monday. Welcome to the Monday Showgram.
Everybody get out your toast, because Mark's ready to lather it up.
And we got some cinnamon, a little cinnamon.
Little cinnamon toast, and Mark will bring the crunch. Uh-oh. Oh,
Dixon's
crap,
got the
they left
milk.
us alone?
Dixon's got the milk.
Ooh,
Oh.
we're alone. Oh, shit,
I
we're
think
alone.
we're alone now.
Okay, Tiffany. Let's go to the mall.
Oh my God!
go
Where's
on
the
tour.
cutest redhead girl I can find? Oh, that was weird. Okay, never mind. Didn't mean that. I was just talking about that, not on purpose. Okay, moving forward. Debbie Gibson out of the blue.
Woohoo!
What a sleeper album. Electric Youth. Electric Youth was a really wonderful follow-up.
I can tell you're a big fan.
Huge. It was a huge guy.
Yeah, I thought I was doing it originally. You know how people like followed the dead?
Oh yeah,
That's what
you and
what I
Tiffany.
did. That's me and Tiffany. I just mall to mall across America. I mean, until security started having problems with me. Yeah, he's here again.
He's here again.
But we didn't even announce which mall we were going to be at this time.
If it
Yeah,
just
we-
be the mall
we think we
cop
have a
from
mole.
Rats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that guy. He was like one of the enforcers in Lethal Weapon. That guy. I think I met him at a Comic-Con when we were in high school.
Oh, Comic Cons, jeez.
Dude, the playback on this one's gonna be awesome. Gonna have to talk to my therapist. I don't know.
Okay, just so you folks at home know, he is opening a bottle of wine. The angle was a little odd, and the sound effects were weird.
Oh god.
He has,
Yeah.
and he's going to show you the cork to prove it.
Anybody who does that's an asshole. Never smell the cork, kids.
Hey, hold it up to the screen for me. I want to see if I can
Cork?
smell it. No, the cork.
Okay.
Hold the cork up. Get it up to the camera for me. Let's try this. It smells
like grapes.
corky. It smells
Yeah,
corky.
there you go. Ah, see what you did there. And
I worked
Yeah.
really hard for that, and it was a pretty big letdown.
I know, but you know what?
No.
Calluses aren't everything.
The creep's back. Oh, master, my master.
That's pretty good. I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
Nobody ever says that.
I mean, I'm such a contrarian.
That music is.
I'm sorry. For the kids at home, could you tell the definition of that fancy word you
It
just
feels
used?
very 70s pornish.
Yes.
No, that's Jeff's beard / mustache thing is more 70s pornish.
It is the soundtrack of
I'm-
Jeff's beard. Yes.
I'm going to go to bed because I got to
And
be up at
kids.
4 a.m. to go to the gym.
Oh,
So
okay.
You only put in 4 hours today, though. Do you think you could work a little harder tomorrow?
I know I need to try harder.
Say hi to Jim
I'm
for me.
such
I
a
haven't seen him
slacker.
in a long time.
Beast. You're a fucking beast.
We'll see. Hopefully, I win my competition on Saturday. We'll see.
Hey, good luck on Saturday.
Is this
Good
the
luck, I don't
Good
know
night,
what it is.
everybody.
Night.
the pie
Good
eating
night.
contest? Yeah.
No,
Hey, and for the kids at home,
no, I have an
Portage,
accountability
referencing all
challenge.
things
So it's a
pornography
team
related.
challenge at my gym. We're competing against several other gyms. And it's a relay race. So, but everybody does their so it's going to start off with a row machine. You have to burn 25 calories. Like the people who are doing the rowers will have to burn 25 calories on level 10, and then once they're done, they get up and they run to the next person, which will be shoulder press, and then that person has to do 30 shoulder presses fast as they can. If they're male, it's a 50-pound weight, and if they're female, it's a 40-pound weight, and then they have to sprint to the next person, etc., etc. And I'm doing touchdowns, which is like a pop and squat, but on a beso ball.
It's a lot of gibberish.
What's a bezel ball?
So you know those half yoga balls, like they're like half.
Oh,
balls?
yeah. Okay.
And the one's flat. It's flat. So I have to start
Oh,
standing
yeah.
on it, and then I jump down,
Oh,
and I have
shit.
to touch it with my palm, and then hop back onto the ball, and then jump back down and to a
That
squat
sounds like an
position.
assisted
Touch the ball
burpee.
up, and I have to do 30 of those.
Fuck.
Whoa.
Well, and
She's like, I'm done
she
with
said.
explaining my shit. Fucking gone.
Oh, it's my internet.
Oh, okay.
My internet's acting up. But no, and then so I did, but like tonight I did the 30 in 28 seconds. So I think I'll be okay, but we'll see.
Jeez.
Wow.
Wow.
That means you were making
That's
up like
impressive.
quarter seconds along the way. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's fast.
So on Instagram, are there any videos of you doing squats every day for like a month?
Oh, Jeff, you always gotta go there. don't you?
Last year I raised
I do have videos of you doing
$600 for American Cancer Society, and there is every single day. If you want to watch 30, if you go to my Instagram, you can watch 30 videos of me doing squats every day, 50 squats a day. Yeah, for the entire month of December.
That feels creepy at this point, but I will say, you go get him, champ.
Yeah, do it.
I'm
I'm
dead.
assuming that
No.
Jeff is now searching for the Instagram account so he can put it on the screen, and
Until
and he's gonna put, and then he's gonna put the music on, and he's gonna turn the lights down.
If
This
he
is
wasn't
the-
thinking it, he is now.
this is until
Rebecca, I recommend on after he reposts this and just
No, this
watch
is when
the
we all
end
go,
to make
"Good
sure
night,
he
Becky,
didn't
bye,
get
get outta
creepy
here."
on you.
you're gonna see that
Run.
you're gonna see these two liking all those videos.
That
How come
sadly has
tomorrow
happened to
only had
me.
one
So
heart?
Nah, That's definition of creeper. You can't.
I accepted
add
a
it
friend request in June.
like
I did the
it.
squat challenge in December, and like this guy, like I used to work with him. He's married, so I didn't think anything of it. And then like all my squat videos from December, like. I was like, oh, this is weird. I'm really
Oh my god,
uncomfortable.
that was
according
a
to
solid,
this, it's
solid pig snort, by the way. That was good.
yeah. Oh, come on, leave her alone on that. And according to this, he liked them all at 1:32 a.m. That's an odd time.
It's weird.
Kids are asleep, wife's asleep. Oh, squat video. Yes, I like that one. Next.
I don't even know what to do with that.
You're not searching for it, are you?
No.
Oh, you know he is. Oh no, what is that it?
Hold on. I didn't share. Let me fix that. And stuff. And back. And
I told you he'd do this.
There's like, well, there's 30 of them, so you know, just whatever one you pick.
The married guy who was liking him, which one was his favorite? We want to watch that one.
all of hers have
They're all
about
very
35
different.
likes.
Okay, so quick shout out to Darian. Love you. Doing
Yo, Darian.
50 squat a day challenge for the American Cancer Society. The
Yeah,
link
that's my
is
son.
in the bio
That's her
if you're on
son.
Instagram. Donate if
It was
you
his
can.
birthday
Start your
last
own
year.
Challenge. Do what you need to do. We're gonna get started. Let's go. And
Pan out, pan out.
Oh, that's no fun. Is there a
There's other
dislike
ones where
button?
you can actually see me go down the video.
You go down on the video?
Yeah.
I don't think.
No, farther,
Lock
like
it
you can
up.
actually
Lock
see
it
the
up.
squat.
Lock it up.
Which one's a little further? Work it. All right, let's see this one. You're gonna
This
squat.
is how you do it.
good
You're
morning,
gonna back up a little
everyone.
bit.
It's that time again. It's the 50 a day
He was great.
in the bio if you're on Instagram. Please head over, donate. Can Facebook right now using that link is actually for the month of December matching the donations. So if you can donate just a little bit, that's great because Facebook will double it. And with that said, we're gonna get started. Let's go.
Don't you love watching yourself?
Oh, we're gonna have to go through all of them. Do we have any of them shot from behind by chance?
No.
Maybe that's why this is
Damn
safe
it.
for kids. It's like a non-profit kind of thing. Like
You should invest in a second camera so we can get multiple angles.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
my
no
cell phone.
360 angle, no drone photographer. Fuck this, I'm out. No.
that camera that rides on a curved rail just goes back and have you seen those?
Good morning, everyone.
Just
You don't
rides on
have
a
to
rail.
see
You
the
put it in
footage.
the
I
background.
just want to see the drone outside the window behind her.
The link
I
is
just wanna know what
below or
happened.
in the bio
Would-
if you're on Instagram.
Is it
Please
be
head
tacky
over
to comment on
donate
this?
what you
Hold
can.
on, I'm going to pop.
Facebook right now, when you donate,
Yeah, that might be
link is
tacky.
actually for the month of December matching
I
the
think
donations.
if you were to
so
say "Hold on,"
if
it
you
would
can
have to be
donate just a
followed
little bit,
by
that's
the
great,
lyrics
because
from the Wilson Phillips song "Hold On."
You're gonna have to film.
Hold
me
on for one more
Just
day.
one more
Because things will
day.
go your way.
Thank you, Mr. Adams. Yes, exactly.
Can I
What was
reply
it?
to myself?
What was it?
I think you should.
Me too.
God,
Did you
this
just
wine-
reply?
I love-
Did you just comment on my video from
I
like
commented on
This-
yours and then I
this wine is
replied to myself and
absolute
commented
shit.
on myself. Yeah, that was hot. Guys, I'm going to take 5 and 5.
I'm my biggest fan. You just took
Yeah.
2 and 2.
commenting on your
Well,
own
I
shit.
didn't know I
or
had this.
Replying to your own comment. That's like high-fiving
you
yourself.
didn't know you
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm going to reply to this again.
I did a good job watching your video.
God, I can almost reach it. Yeah. So,
All right, so if Jeff leaves and she leaves.
Hey, I'm going to
What?
bed.
I know.
Me too.
You already said you were leaving. Jeff wants to take 5 and 5.
I gotta say,
That
the
leaves-
way to end
Oh.
this episode would be kind of magic if, like, she scooted over as Jeff's screen fades out slowly, and then he just drops down next to her on the pillow, going, "Good night, guys." That'd be kind of cute.
Okay,
let's see.
Spielberg, calm down.
Oh no. Oh, I
Hi
look like
there.
crap.
Oh,
I'll zoom
Tori,
in.
you're adorable.
I have
Don't
no
even worry about it.
makeup on.
Well, your camera is fuzzy, so you can't tell. So you're good. So nice videos. I'm gonna
Hmm?
comment on them. I'm gonna comment on all your videos.
You
You
comment on
understand
them?
this? Yeah, yeah. I think I'm gonna write a poem, like a 50 sentence or 50 stanza poem across. No, wait, you did 30. 30 stanza poem. So I'm
Be
inspired.
prepared. Be prepared for my Australian stalker to respond to your response.
Nice, nice. I'll be prepared. I look forward to meeting him digitally now.
Oh, he is all over my everything, all over my Facebook, all over. I feel like I can't live my life.
Ready to that, I'm sure. You can call the Australian.
Yeah. I'll just tell him he broke quarantine.
Yeah,
He violated
yeah.
quarantine. They'll
He's
put him in a
infected. He's
quarantine
infected.
camp.
Yeah. They'll show up with batons and take him out. Hey, get the fuck out of my. All right, you gonna go to sleep?
They've been using rubber bullets on the crowd there.
What's the point of rubber bullets? You can't kill people with them.
You can hurt people pretty bad.
I've been shot with
Especially
rock salt out of a shotgun.
you could shoot their
That's
eye
not-
out, kid.
Well, that's just with a BB. Yeah, it's true.
What are you listening to, Mark?
Hold On by Wilson Phillips.
Really?
You hold on for one more day.
One more day,
Your
things will
way.
go your way.
Hold on for.
Hold on for one more day.
You know that there is change. You hold
Someday
on for one more-
somebody's gonna turn around and say goodbye. Tell
Say
them, baby,
goodbye.
make it cry. Don't you know? Don't you know? Things will change. Things will go your way.
You're only one verse off, so it's like reverb on this end.
Am I allowed back in here?
You're totally on there. I can hear you, buddy.
No, but am I completely allowed
We
back
just
in?
can't see you.
I
All
know
right,
that.
I better go to
Yeah,
bed
like
before
that.
I turn
Oh,
into a
okay.
pumpkin.
I have some control. Not
Say
Night,
hi to
pumpkin.
Cinderella.
Night.
Yes.
Cinderella,
Say
And
goodnight,
Cinderella.
besides,
lady.
bye,
night.
everybody.
Bye. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. I'm not. I'm not usually inappropriate with females when I communicate with them. That was the first. So
Oh, did I miss something good? I did leave the room.
I was like, your videos are amazing.
Yeah, you were coming out a
I'm
little
sorry.
strong.
How's that go? How's that go? I wasn't sure I got that.
Oh, it goes like this. Your videos. Is there a camera from behind?
You got a camera behind. Don't worry, I got one.
Oh, it's like that Iron Maiden song. Tail gunner, coming at you from behind. Yeah, it's like. Yeah.
This is Monday night. Monday
Hell
night.
if I know.
Oh. Hold on. Hunter's calling me. One sec.
You could just mute yourself and let Mark and I talk about you. I think he did mute himself. I think Jeff should have a camera that's from behind
Everybody's
of
on
him.
echo right now, so every time someone says something, like a few seconds later, I hear it in a really low tone.
Oh.
So I get to like relive it. Like people move on and they talk about other things, and then faintly in the background, there's Dixon still talking shit.
But out of context by that point in time.
I completely
But
out of context.
by that point in time. But out of
Exactly.
context. by that point
Oh
in time.
fuck.
But out of context in that point in time. But out of context in that point in time. But out of context in that point in time. But out of context in that point in time. Did any of that work?
like a domino.
Tick, 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 tick. Oh. This is a fucking exciting show, isn't it?
Lost somewhere in time. Okay, so there we go. Now I get to hear it again.
Oh, you're echoing in yourself too.
Oh,
Huh?
everybody.
Well, pop out and pop back in.
Hey, that's how babies are made.
Well, not if it's in the mouth or the butt.
How about now? Are
That's
you
some
echoing?
progressive thought. Absolutely. I used to have a girlfriend that used to say anal sex. It's the best form of birth control.
You should not be echoing now. Try again.
He's talking to you, Mark.
I understand that, but I'm still echoing. But I still miss her regardless.
Do you have Twitch up? Yeah. What?
Huh.
Hunter wants to know if you're talking about anal sex.
Tell Hunter to, calm down. And I had Facebook on, and I think that was the problem because I turned it off, and now it's over.
It's amazing.
It's not
I know.
anal, it's amal.
Yeah, but I don't like people from Pakistan.
Dude, that was like a Bucky line. Like if you weren't in the conversation and you just popped out that one line right there, that's totally Bucky. Yeah, but I don't like people from Pakistan. Just flattens the room.
Dude, absolutely. I only like that line because my pseudo-adopted father is from Pakistan, so he would give me a bunch of shit. Oh man, my boss from back. Well, we worked at 2 hotels together. I remember he used to always say shit like whatever something would happen. He's like in his very thick Pakistani accent. Don't do that. That's gay. Right?
Yeah.
And so after The Hangover came out, I changed my voicemail on my phone to, "Hey, this is Mark. Thanks. Leave a message, but don't text me because that's gay." And so, but that was the number that was on my business card for the resort, which was probably not too well thought
Whoops.
through. And so he called me and he heard the voicemail. He's like, "You need to change the shit." It's like he's just all, my ass about it. I was like, that was on there for a year. You're the only person to finally hear it. That's fucking awesome.
Doing good business then.
Fuck, because people weren't
probably losing all your business from that.
Oh, dude, I didn't hand out my business card for shit back then. Like only my friends had that, I think. But he knew my number, so whatever. So I enjoy that. In my heart, I still enjoy that moment.
Do you remember?
I'm like, I was quoting you.
Do you remember Gans Music? The music store? Okay. So I worked there from 16 until like 30 and left a few times, taught and managed it for a while. But down from there was a liquor store, and I don't know what his nationality was exactly, but the voice is exactly the same. And so is the broken way of speaking. Now I'm getting bad. The guy who owned the place, his name was Mike. And of course, this is his business, but it was established.
Is that in the mall?
No. It was across from the 7-Eleven, basically, where the car lot is on the corner of.
Oh, that's why I know it. I took piano lessons there.
Oh, really?
7-Eleven. Yeah, it's over there on Magnolia and Mission Gorge. Yeah, got it.
Take lessons from Christine Yoshioka, possibly.
Yeah,
or would you remember?
I'm pretty sure I remember. She liked those Sunday school teacher dresses, and that she was really cute. Brunette.
Well, yeah, with the last name like Yoshioka.
Okay, no, my teacher was not Asian. I don't think.
Okay, there were other instructors. Yeah. She was the main one for a long time. But anyway, that guy Mike down, because I several times a day would go down there and get a bagel at one point and get water or whatever. But this guy, we had this ongoing inside joke where some days I would walk in and his store would have other customers and he would be super mean to me. And when he would, I would be like, I'm sorry, I just want to buy the soda. He'd be like, I told you, son of a bitch, you never come back here again. You know, he's doing this whole entire thing, and he would literally cuss and yell at me, and I would be like, okay, I won't. Can I just buy the soda? And I would play. We would just do this thing. We did it for years.
That's
Although my
amazing.
favorite time, and then like the next time, I would come in and I would be able to be the bad guy. I would be the horrible customer.
Mhm.
And it was pouring rain outside, and I went to get a bottle of water, and I picked it up, and he's got this line of customers, and I'm like, $1.25 for a bottle of water? And he's like, that's the price, sir. I said, hey man, look, I know water's difficult to get wherever you came from, but it's falling from the sky outside. I'm like, and you're going to charge me $1.25? He goes, you do not have to buy it, sir. It's just the price. I'm like, you people.
That's amazing.
We would do awful things like that in his store. But he
I
started.
really love that. I really love that.
Oh, we had a great time.
Hey, guys, I think I can clarify this whole Pam thing. I think it's Pam, like with a B, right? Pam?
I don't know what you're speaking
What
of.
the fuck are you talking about?
You're the
Oh,
only one.
Pamber, what's going on?
Oh.
Hey.
Wow.
Oh, it's a person. Okay.
We're all waiting to say hi to Amber because you were like, pontificating over there. I'm like, oh,
You guys
okay.
you don't remember that from what was that damn movie Step Brothers when they go to interview? They're gonna interview as a team. It's like I'm sorry, how do you say your name? It's like Pam. They're like Pam?
Yeah.
Pam.
I forgot about that.
Pan.
Wait, it does remind me because I just farted and I think I can taste it.
I can taste it tastes like
Oh,
onions and
that's
ketchup. Tastes like onions and ketchup.
Just
It's
don't
really,
touch my drum set.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
you guys can leave. That was
Those,
the next part, right? Like, yeah.
Oh.
now
No,
it's
those tuxedos are actually ridiculous.
Yeah, now it's kind of fucked up. Yeah, got it.
Fucked up.
I didn't catch it, but
How much
once
do you
it was
make?
down, it's an amazing scene. The tuxedos. Now the tuxedos. Yeah, it's good.
The tuxedos, yeah, it's fucked up. Pam Amber.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
this is an example of men quoting movie lines. They just had to know what movie I was quoting. Apparently, I started too obscurely. Maybe I would have started
Because
with
I know
something
I was like, wait, I didn't put that.
different.
But, that's better than you putting my home number that you don't have out there like Mark's.
Oh,
And
thank
I
you.
was going to be mean to Mark. I
Thank
was
you.
going to text him and say, hi, you're so hot.
Like,
but
how
then-
long was that up there before I even realized? I think it was like a long time.
Long time.
Yeah, it was. Because
Wow,
you know
yeah,
what? I
I don't
rewatched it and I was laughing.
I
laughing
do
so
have
hard.
voicemails from people that I don't know. That's true.
You're welcome.
I haven't
But-
listened to them, but yeah.
But I figured Jeff would be mad that I did that, so I didn't do it.
No, not at all.
I think that would
Not
be
you, the other Jeff.
hilarious.
No, yeah. Well, he'll be all right. He's in Texas.
Anybody from Arlington,
Texas.
Virginia?
Yeah,
That happened.
he's in Texas.
Anyway.
He's in Texas.
Yeah, I only
But
doxed
there's a
Mark.
bro vacation, he might kill him on it.
So
The DMT and all.
Yeah, whatever.
going on?
I just get tired of googly searching half the shit you guys say. I'm like, I don't even know if this is real shit, and they're just fucking with me.
no, it's all real.
Oh, now I want to
Oh.
make up a new acronym like ZXW.
Yeah.
Dude, everyone's been doing
'Cause I said to
ZXW.
Missy,
You guys gotta try it out.
yeah, I told Missy, I go, I looked this shit up, and she goes, why don't you just ask them? I'm all, yeah, that's like opening the door to, not a good zone.
It's
Oh,
Pandora's
it's okay to make shit up now. All right.
Speaking
here
of
we go.
Pandora's box, hey, I don't even know what that means.
All right, Matthew, I'm gonna open a new bottle of wine because I couldn't even make it through half a glass of the other shit. It was horrific.
Oh,
You gotta
Not
quit
bad,
buying that.
huh?
You gotta quit
Yeah.
buying that
Oh.
yellowtail, buddy.
Well,
Dude,
it was
Yellowtail's
free.
bomb, dude.
No,
know.
it's like
Actually,
this
I-
reserve shit, but it's like I need to camp this thing for a few hours. This thing's not okay. It's not ready. I think I opened it
They,
prematurely.
they call it
Yeah.
$2 Chuck for a reason.
Charles
Actually, it
Shaw
was a
is
gift
delicious.
from the winemaker, but he needs to calm the fuck down on his soil content because this is some bullshit. So I'm opening up a Cabernet from Mexico. Let's see what happens. Now we're in the $2 Chuck range.
Mexico is known for their wines.
Actually,
How many
Mexico,
bottles of wine? How many bottles of wine do you have on hand? in your home on a regular?
7.
That's not bad.
I can be there in
Nah.
3 hours. I expect 4 bottles left.
Dude, if you can get me out of work tomorrow, we'll fucking open all of them.
Well, I can get you out
Arm
of work.
threat.
Yeah, just open them now. Let them all breathe.
But you have to get good wine.
Which wine?
I
does need to
actually
breathe?
have-
all that.
The wine that I don't like right now is actually like fucking high end shit. It just really needs to decant. It's typically manure on French wine is a compliment, but this is some. It needs a decanter. It needs
Manure.
Well,
like
I'm
Matthew
allergic
was
to
just suggesting.
I'm allergic to sulfate, so that's the problem why I don't drink most
Oh.
wines is because the wines I have to buy is expensive as shit because they do that special processing.
Yeah, you got to stay away from the French and Italian stuff because that's how they preserve it on the shipping containers with the sulfites. So
Yeah, I usually do Moscato. The
yeah,
little
well,
fizzly
and-
thing.
That's because you should just be drinking Kool-Aid with vodka in it.
or some scissor.
Well-
Shit and juice, baby.
Okay, so he's not on and he's asleep. So he made me a drink last Sunday. Jeff
Mr. Boy,
did.
Mr. Boy,
Yeah, and he goes, I
Pours heavy.
lightened it up for you.
Yeah, he pours heavy.
What did he say?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah,
He what?
that
Jeff Boy
oh.
made her a drink
No,
last
I got
Sunday,
that,
and
but
he
he said I what?
lightened
it up. So it means he didn't put as much alcohol supposedly as what he had in his. So the medication that I got allergic to, so it got me drunk 5 times faster, and he probably doesn't even realize I was so fucked up because the second I stood up, my head was just spinning.
Whoa.
it. That's called booze.
That's
I know,
called
but it
mixing-
messes
mixing
you up.
meds and
Like,
booze.
what happens when you're drunk? Do you get loud?
No,
I get naked.
no,
Just in
Do you
case
get
you're wondering,
aggressive?
Jeff.
Naked? Do you get naked?
I'm not answering those questions, and you know why. That's not fair to
I'll
him.
answer them. What are your other questions?
I'm more curious about, and you know why.
Yeah.
I don't know
What?
anything. What do I know? I know nothing.
How vanilla I really am? Is that what you're
Yeah.
asking?
Yeah, maybe
Oh,
you're
I'm
not
come on,
82.
baby.
100% vanilla. 100%.
100%. That's
Angels
right.
have wings; they can fly.
That's right.
I know. And you know what? I would show you, but it's not fair to him. It's not that I don't know.
Oh,
What do you think, Jeffrey?
oh, we could delve into a whole new rock layer right now.
I mean, I've got your BDSM test.
Show all the
I know you
things.
do. No, he has the real one. He has the
The
real
real
one.
one.
You guys are all
Yeah.
gonna run. You guys are gonna run.
Touch the sky.
Why would guys run? You like what you like.
Oh my-
Doesn't mean that every guy's gonna want to do it. Some guys will.
Heart
Some will
wants what the
cry.
heart wants. I am
Yeah,
curious
that's not the
Well,
heart.
about
first
the
off,
real
No, it's not
test.
the heart.
you want to see the real test. The first off, I have to feel safe. The other person has to feel safe, and I have to feel confident enough because I've been beaten down so much. So, like,
I've
I was
seen
being
Family Guy.
honest
I
with
have
it.
seen Family
whole
Guy.
point of-
I know the safe word is pineapple.
The whole BDSM.
I know, and Jeff's favorite drink to throw up is pineapple.
Nothing says I love you like pineapple.
Nothing says
Yeah,
I
go
love
ahead,
you.
put
like,
it out there. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Go ahead. I'll allow it.
Nothing says I love you like petroleum lube in the ass. No, not petroleum. You don't want that.
No,
You want silicone.
no.
Viscosity breakdown
No.
is the thing, guys.
So let's see. How many of you know what, besides Jeff, what rigor is?
What's a rigor? BDSM rigor. You
They're
rigor
all
something.
scared now.
It's the
Nah,
I'm not scared.
it's like I have friends that were in the Boy Scouts, so like
Hey,
it's the
we're
tie
talking about knots.
knots.
that's
Yeah.
right. Yep.
Knots.
But to who?
D's
But
like,
to who?
knots.
like on a boat. Like
No,
you're really
no.
fast.
Like to who?
Like the motion in the
Like
ocean.
to me or to you?
If you're a rigger, that means that you wanted you
Oh yeah,
like, you
I'm.
tie
Yeah,
up others,
yeah.
right?
I know. Yeah.
Like if you're primal, then you're aggressor, and if you're,
You're the
prey,
dom.
then
You're
you're
usually the dom in the situation.
This show
Just
just got
put it
really
up.
good.
Just
I'm not
put
even
it up.
going to bed.
Mark's not going to talk to me after this. Mark isn't going to talk to me. He's going to say I preferred the vanilla test.
no. Mark's
it
got
up.
a little
Put it
bit.
up.
Mark's got some switch in him. He's got some switch.
I know,
Yeah.
but all those numbers all changed when I did the test for real.
Like, look, dude, I've got nipple clamps for
Hey.
a reason.
You guys saw my test. That was my real test.
My nipple clamps are hanging from that clock right there. See that?
I don't have a problem. It's
Disappointed
just
you're not wearing them.
I bought them for somebody. I kept
Yeah.
them for myself. I found out that I like that. It feels nice. You can't wear them to work if you have tiny nipples though, because the shit that when that chain falls off and drops through your shirt,
During a meeting.
everybody
Oh,
sees it.
that's not fun.
You ever
Like, hey, what's
recycle
that?
sex
I'm like,
toys and
"Oh,
use
it's
them
my
on more than one
necklace."
person? That's fun.
It's my necklace. Why
Oh,
did
dude,
it
I
have
thought my
clamps
mic
on
was.
it?
I thought my mic was off. I'm sorry.
What'd you do?
Oh yeah, you didn't.
Don't worry, no one's listening to you, Mark.
I appreciate that, Matt.
Matt, I need low level lighting all
I
the time
asked if I was
because my
being
beard looks
punished.
magnificent.
It does. It
Just
really
wanna be
does.
what?
It looks so full and like
It is. It's just
Mountain
gray.
Man.
So once you turn the light on, it becomes translucent.
yeah. I don't want to see that again.
I get it.
Don't do that again. Oh, are you gonna do it? Because I want to look away. I want to look away. Oh, where did it go? Oh, look
The
at that.
beard's gone.
Oh, what did my daughter call it the other day? One of the boys is growing a mustache, and she told him, "You need to shave your pube stash."
Your pube stash.
And I said, "What'd you call it?" She goes, "A pube stash." I'm like, "What is a pube?" I wasn't, because she says so many things that I don't know what they mean, but that was actually her word, I guess.
No, I've heard that before too.
Now-
That's
Oh,
cool.
have you? Yeah. Okay.
How
Well,
old
yeah.
is your daughter?
15.
How old is your daughter?
15.
Oh, 15. Yeah. Yeah, you learn a whole new like vocabulary.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Oh,
I'm hooked on phonics, old school.
Hooked on colonics can work for you. Yeah, with my kids, I had to watch Vines
somehow
and
like
memes.
you.
My turn. I had to watch. I had to watch Vines. I love you, Amber. I'm just playing with you. I watched Vines and
You know I
memes
just play it. I don't care.
all the time because I couldn't keep up with whatever the fuck they were talking about, and they would make those, like bruh,
Bruh. Yeah.
I like turtles. He needs some milk. Catch me outside. How about that? I had to go watch that shit so I can keep up. I get the compilation from the prior week and I watch it. I'm like, all right, okay, I'm caught up. And I go pick up the kids. Hey, Dad, what's going on? I'm like, bruh. They're like, what? Don't do that. Don't call me bruh. I'm like, bruh? No, stop. He needs some milk. Stop. You're disgusting. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm just like, by the time the meme gets to you, boomer, it's already dead. It's ancient. You can't use it for another
I like the
18
boomer
months.
part.
Yeah. I'm like, fuck you, boomer. I told him, fuck you, don't call me boomer. That's your grandma. No, well, all right, boomer. He's like,
What?
don't use facts to try and get away with the fact that you're old. Oh. He's like, no matter how hard you try, you can't make t-shirts and hats to sell memes, Dad. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? By the time they're off the printer, it's not even relevant anymore. You have to know 2 years worth of memes in order to understand why that joke is funny. So you guys are stupid. He goes, well, and you're old. Fair enough. Back away from the memes. Don't try and understand it.
Tell your son that you're selling memes to people that can afford to buy hats.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey, those
I was
kids
like-
have
My
rich parents.
youngest,
You know what I mean?
They
Do
do.
you know? Do you know what I mean? Your dad can afford to put a fucking meme on a hat.
Yeah.
Can you?
Can I plead the case for FlexFit? I got a big ass head.
that's
You
a
know.
good.
You have a
That's
big.
it.
I have a huge head. Huge noggin. Transplanted devil.
My head is 2 feet around, literally.
Oh, geez.
I've measured it. It's
Which
24
head are we
inches.
talking about?
This
His
one.
dick.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, actually, if it was 24
I get it,
inches
yeah.
downstairs,
Some guys are hung like a Coke can. He's hung like a 6-pack.
If his square cockage was 24
Jack
by
is the
whatever,
square cockage.
that's
What's
ridiculous.
Yeah,
the Brian
yeah.
Regan? Like, and what is the girthage?
What is the girthage? It matters. Square
Like
cockage
2
matters.
one by one, one by
Right.
one, but 24 inches.
Right.
Jesus
So yeah.
Christ.
What do you do
you're
with that?
You're pulling off a square cockage at 24. It doesn't seem impressive unless you know the dimensions.
Yep.
If you're pulling off a
Oh
36,
my
well, how many different ways can you?
A 36, really? Is
Slice
that even?
Yeah, I'm hung
Well,
like an ant.
Yes,
That's all I
sir,
can
it
say.
is. Yes, sir, it is.
as someone found out, math not my forte. I'd rather read P&S
6 by
reports and
6.
tax
6
papers.
by 6. 6 by 6.
Yeah, I don't want that. I already had 10 inches come out once. That I don't want. Like,
That was a child. That was a child
And-
or a bowel movement.
I was like, come out. I was like,
Yeah, she pooped out
Of
the dick.
where?
Well,
You
know-
I had him in the toilet, the first one, because I didn't have enough
Jesus.
pain. So I had the first one at home.
Did you say toilet?
did she say
Yeah,
not enough
I said I had
pain?
to go. Yeah,
You had
yeah,
the
I didn't have
baby
enough pain. I didn't have enough pain in my voice. So they told me not to come in. They send me home. So I had my first one. And I said, I was screaming at the lady, I feel like I have to shit. She said, take a shit. And I said, fine. I shit
Wow.
out 7 pounds, 6 ounces.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's
All of a sudden,
awesome.
I
That's how my
thought
little
vanilla
sister-
was a useful euphemism.
Dude,
My
if I was
little
a
sister
kid-
regularly
It's
told
so
that way.
funny that,
If-
so
if
all
I-
those numbers, for the pain, you guys keep saying, will you take the pain? You don't know what
Say
pain
eight.
is.
Say 8. Say 8. Morphine.
If I
Yeah,
was a
always
amazing.
say, just
Say
lie.
If I
Fentanyl
personally
on
knew
8,
that I was
you know?
a toilet baby, I would own that shit. I mean, that is a
He's my
That's-
toilet surfer.
yeah.
Boom.
I mean,
Wow.
what? I mean,
That
I'd be writing a
happens.
book and selling the rights to the movie.
saw your face,
Toilet
Adam. It's like-
Baby.
What?
Reagan, my little sister Reagan, she was born on the toilet. Same thing. My mom was like,
Really?
she thought she had to go to the bathroom, and then yeah, my dad delivered her. She's like, she's like holding a shower curtain, and he's like, whoop, baby. I was like 4.5 years old. I remember it happening. I was like,
You
what
had
is
some
going on
fucking
here?
cooperative kids, man. We had Tina jumping up and down on the bed for 30 minutes at a time. Okay, I think we got it going. Let's go to the hospital.
No,
kickstart
I
that
broke
shit.
water and had him in 8 hours. And I took 3 showers because, they tell you to take a shower to help with the pain and stuff, but I took
And
3 showers.
masturbate.
Yeah.
After the second one, my doctor told me that I have the perfect body for children, and that the next one I could just walk down and shake him out my pant leg and keep going shopping for the rest of the day. And I said, no more children.
At first, I thought he
So,
was hitting
what
on
happened?
you, but that did not turn into a compliment.
Oh no,
for
he
the-
had 6.
No.
He had 6 kids. The doctor had 6 kids. I'm like, no more
I don't-
children. This is not a baby factory.
The jokes are so
My-
conflicting. They're so back and forth. I don't even know.
You are a baby factory.
I'm sorry.
Accept it.
We made my ex-wife and I just made a reservation, so it was very nice.
Yeah,
like a
Tomorrow's
reservation. Like
where?
I wish I could have done it.
Tomorrow's
Oh,
the day. Yes, it is.
so you-
All right.
oh,
Yeah,
thought you
Oh
were gonna say you
yeah.
had,
Pack
like,
everything
shared-
up, drive down, sit down, walk in. You ready?
Yeah, so
ready.
she didn't blow out the moneymaker. I got you.
Yeah.
yeah.
Nah.
now I was thinking
Yeah.
like you both had reservations. Like perhaps we've discovered we
No
shouldn't do certain things.
reservations.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
Anthony
not that.
Bourdain.
Different reservation.
So it's a walk-in.
More like your restaurants.
I want Anthony Bourdain
I would much rather had a
to
reservation.
narrate a birth. That'd be amazing. Oh, he's dead. Oh,
He's still with us in spirit.
Is it just me, or does that hat make Jeff almost look cool?
I like the other one. You need to make
I-
a hat with the other symbol.
I haven't
Why
seen
does-
the other one, but this is
Why
a
does it
decent
have
hat,
a
though.
Why does it have a sticker on the bill there? You leave that on like, is that a cool thing? Am I missing something?
Yeah.
I
Still
made
gonna
this
sell
hat
it.
actually for. I made this hat for John, but it's sitting on my shelf.
Oh, and
And,
you're just breaking it in for him so that.
Yeah, there's a little bit. Maybe it's mine now. Fuck it. I bought it.
Oh, now it's crooked. Now you don't look as cool.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh no, it's your head that's crooked.
And now it's crooked. It actually wasn't crooked, but now
It's
it
your
is.
dick.
Now
that's
it's even
crooked.
more crooked. Do you not know how to wear a hat? I mean, if you're gonna
Have
wear,
you not
yeah,
seen his dick?
Hey everybody, listen. My name
I've
is
seen his-
Catfish Cooley. I'm gonna eat a Carolina Reaper. I'm gonna drink a fifth of Fireball, and I'm gonna throw up. Are you ready? Let's do it.
Oh man, if I can get a cinnamon toothpick afterwards, it'd be great.
Hell yeah! Woo!
I've seen his dick many times, Mark, but in his defense, we weren't fully developed yet. So,
Oh, that's a good one. That was good. Look.
so unfortunately, the vision I have in my head, I'm hoping that he grew out of that problem.
Yo, Matthew,
Hey,
that was a
I'm just
rhetorical
saying.
question.
4. I paid child support for 4.
Or
Why are you
age
putting these visions
torical.
in my head? Please
4.
stop.
Listen, the tuna can works. All right. I may not hit the back wall,
I-
but I'll bust those sidewalls out. Oh,
Yeah, I'm not going there.
Can't put a hat on over my cans, can I?
That's awesome.
oh, tuna can.
I was in mid breath to
Oh my
throw some
God.
shit, and then I listened to what you were saying, and I was like, yeah, it's like that.
I love the tuna can.
You guys are
Oh,
bad.
they call the
Please,
chicken of the
please,
sea, baby.
please blow out the sidewalls. Do that.
I'll blow out those sidewalls.
Yeah, absolutely. Put the L in labia. That's
Hi,
absolutely.
papi. Me duele, me duele. Yeah, you like it. Shut up. Go make
Yeah.
it.
So, like, you know, what Arnold Schwarzenegger with
Me
the whole
tamale.
cheating. Why don't they call her the whore instead of the maid? You know.
Yeah, she's getting paid. She got fucked.
Well,
Why don't
you
they
know,
call my ex-wife the whore? I'm not.
friend-
I fucked her and I'm paying her.
I'm
Yeah,
not up on
befriend-
current
I
events.
paid her
What,
because I fucked
Yeah.
her.
Befriended his
Literally
wife.
paying her
You
because I
know.
fucked her. How
Fucked
about
My
Arnold
ex was paying
in her
you.
own bed.
how about Kelsey's mom? I fucked her one time. It lasted for 15 seconds. I swear to you. Rah! That was amazing. Woo! And I paid her $180,000.
You know, I don't even
You know
feel
what?
bad anymore.
First
My
time I
oldest.
had sex. First time I had sex cost me $180,000.
that's
Can
an
you
expensive
imagine?
prostitute.
Well, you got screwed.
Can you imagine if you had that story to tell your kids? Hey guys, listen. Let's talk about consequences. I know what they say in your school. I know what they say.
That's
in the
more than
fucking-
it supposedly takes to raise a child from, you know,
Oh,
birth.
yeah, it doesn't
to
matter
know.
because child
18.
support in California is not about what it costs to raise a child. It's what the difference between their income and your income and the benefits they would have if they lived with you full time versus that person full time. So you have to make up the difference.
Yeah, I'm remarkably familiar.
Yeah. So
But
I don't
the
pay that
thing-
much. I don't pay that much for my 3 kids. I paid more for my 1 kid with her than I paid for my 3 kids now. Now my alimony, that's different. That's more. But
on mine, because mine was just 6 years ago. It was maxed out at $12.95.
$12.95 what? $12.95 an hour?
That's $1,295
Fuck,
a month for
That's
child support.
like, well, that's like most.
Yeah,
Yeah,
apparently
that's not even rent. So
my
And-
Lisa
and-
had
yeah, I know.
Lisa proposed years ago that we should get divorced because she understood that you can only split your wages up to a certain degree, like 33%. You can't pay more than like a third or 40%, whatever it was. And she's like, if we get divorced, we've got at that point, I think we had 2 kids. She's like, between alimony and child support for 2 kids, that'll reduce your obligation to the 1 kid, and then we won't be so fucked all the time. And I was like, listen, I believe in true love, baby.
oh,
I'm a man of my
that
fucking
is
word. I
some
stood up before God,
dire calculations right there.
and my fucking church, and I said, I am dedicated to her until death do us part. And I will not get divorced just to fuck over 1 person. Years later,
It happened anyway.
if I had been divorced earlier, we would have already had that shit established. It wouldn't have cost so much.
See, she was smart. Listen to the women.
I'm not saying she wasn't.
They're
But I was
scrappy
like,
like that.
does your word not mean something to you, Lisa? Did your honor, your character, your integrity, your morals, your value? Like, what is that? Like,
Nah,
you can't
man.
buy that.
That
And
even
she's
if
like,
it was
yeah,
there, it just
I'm
takes
done with
one.
you. I'm gonna move somebody else in. Pay me.
Nah. They're great until they get their mom in their ear going, "Take the money," you know. Just like it's
What?
Yeah.
I wasn't
That's it.
like that. I wasn't like that. I only asked for what I deserved. I was like 75% a stay-at-home mom. So, but I
Well,
mean, if
that's
I
different.
told you how much I made a month, you know,
Nah, but like
and he
that,
used it against me. So
nah,
Hey,
that's unfortunate. I got the whole
listen,
thing. My opinion is you
I'm
build your
being a
life
dick.
together.
This is funny.
No, you're not being a dick. I think if
No, I
you
am.
build your life together, you got you're 50-50. You're the guy behind the woman, you're the woman behind the guy, whatever you do to put your life together. You guys build that shit together. You guys are entitled to
I agree.
50-50. That's a
And-
team effort right there.
And I'm the only one in the room that doesn't pay child support.
I don't
Hi,
pay child
guys.
support. My kids are in their 20s.
Oh,
Fuck
well,
yeah!
yeah, I
I'm-
don't get
I'm-
child support
and-
either.
Mr.
I'm
Adam.
not mad. I'm not mad about what I pay for her or the kids. I'm honestly not. Um, to me, it's like fodder for sarcasm and humor. I'm not. I am. If anything, this is my only pain point that's still left in my heart is that feeling like I failed my family by not being enough for everyone. That's the hard part that I still contend with. But it's not about her. It's about my sense of responsibility that I thought, like, no matter
Mhm.
what, I'll be enough to keep everything, tight. That's the only part. Me paying her, that's fine. Me paying her for them, absolutely fine. There's no issue there. And then that's what I told her. I'm like, the support obligation is large, and it makes me poor to do it. The only part that I get irritated about in life is that she has got a dude that she won't marry because that would change her benefit from me.
Mhm.
That's the point where I'm like, if we have to move on at some point in life, that means you have to move on also. That means that you have a vacation home and a doom buggy and a new truck and a new motorcycle, a new car and a better house, and I live in a shit fucking neighborhood because I have to support that.
Yeah, but you got that
That's the
hat.
only time. That's the point where I'm like, what? What was that?
Sorry,
I'm sorry. I
they,
don't know.
no, I heard it and it was really good and it was not awful at all. It was like G-rated kickback and
Bring
it
it.
was no, you can't
I
give
didn't
it
hear it.
because
It's not gonna.
no, it was it
I'll
was
tell you,
timing
it's not gonna
sensitive.
play. It's time.
It's
It's
not
not
gonna
gonna
play.
play now.
But I'm gonna tell you, it was like a 7-year-old's response, and it was Bucky timing. I'm just gonna put it like that.
Oh,
And I
okay.
mean,
Well, it's Bucky time, and it is worth it.
and it's again, like I said, G-rated. It was cute. That's was just it.
I can't even. Can you tell him I
But
can't
you
even
know
say
what,
it?
Jeff?
There's
I'm
no.
doing the
Like,
same thing.
I'm telling him not to share it
I won't get
because
married.
it'll lose its luster.
That's right. I'll tell you off camera.
All
I
right.
do want to add that if I did the math correctly, your first child, if it makes it any better, according to your calculations, I believe you paid $12,000 a second.
That's right.
And I
That's
don't
right.
think there's
I
many
think you
men in
could
the
have gotten
world, even
something
the
cheaper
richest,
on Chris.
even the richest men in the world, the ones that are out doing like
Dude.
horrible things and paying for
Yeah.
horrible things that we can't even think of or know about. I
Right.
don't even think they pay that much a second. So
Fuck no.
kudos
Fuck
to
no.
you, my friend.
Right.
That could be the title of your book, $12,000 a second.
No more odds for you guys.
The Jeff Adams story.
Dan Bell, like, what's that guy? Dan Baldarian, Balzarian, Dan Balzarian. He's like the guy
Bilzerian,
who,
yeah.
he's like living
Do
the
you
life.
wish I
of,
was a Navy SEAL poker gambler guy? Yeah.
Yeah. I like him, except the fucking fat middle class version. I'm like, guys, check it out. Like, look, they're like, you can't tell me inspiring stories. I'm like, no, listen, if I can afford $12,275 a second, so can you. And they're like, holy shit, I'm buying his book. Spread it over 18 years, but with a court order.
Some guys pay $12,000 for a whole weekend with a hooker. Not me.
Per second. I'm gonna watch Empire Strikes Back. That's what I did.
As long
That's
as
the
like
time
I see
guys-
you on your knees with your fist bottled up when the credits are rolling up on that episode. But I loved her, man. No, I think
I love you, man. That's Atomic Dork Squad right there. I knocked up my girlfriend and then I went and watched Empire Strikes Back. She was like, "Hey, I want to
Hey,
come
Jeff.
down." Stop.
Jeff.
that makes it seem like you were 9.
Jeff, I know.
I know.
I know.
Because he was in the next room.
That's Empire Strikes Back reference.
Dude, I gotta throw a shout out to Collier's wife because this was like one of the coolest moves, and not that she's cool, but she pulled off a really cool move.
Not that she's cool.
She's not. I mean, she's great.
Been a blind squirrel.
No,
once in a
she
while.
loves the. I will never go back from my statement that she's really, really great for him or her, and so Val and Jen are an amazing couple, mostly because of Val. And she
Nice.
doesn't like me, but that's okay.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
Jennifer Collier, her wife, Valerie, got them matching Star Wars towels for their bathroom, which is, and then one of them says "I love you," and the next one says "I know."
I know.
That is some
That's
nerd love
baller.
right there. So
yeah.
when I dropped by their house like years ago at this point, but then I saw that, and I'm like, yes, that's some cool shit.
I can dig that.
I'm really bad at the pronoun game, but I'm working on it. I'm gonna just start saying they about
I gave
everything.
up.
But
I gave up.
I give up. So
I figured by the time I learn
My
it, it'll
brain
be over.
doesn't understand.
Right.
if I could just timestamp things like prior to 2019, I could say him, and then afterwards I could say her. I think I'm okay with that. That's easy to track. But like when you have to reprogram memories from childhood, that doesn't work.
Well, this is the interesting thing. One of my daughter's friends, and I'm not going to use any names here. No, because he is he, and that I am correct in that. That's easy.
Michael Jackson.
But he goes by. Calm down, Bubbles.
New pronoun.
I
Bubbles
knew
is
what
my
he was
pronoun.
trying to do. I knew what he was trying to do. That's why I was like, I can't leave him hanging. Can't leave him hanging.
Or a bubble.
So this boy goes by, as all the kids do now, they all change their name to something else. Right. But he goes by a very feminine name. And
her name is Amanda, but she goes by Logan.
Fuck
you, Amanda.
When it came time to
it's so good.
Post some pictures. The first time I didn't use his name because I knew that his mom was going to see them. And then the last time I talked to him, I said, hey, when I post about you and I refer to you, which name do you want me to use? And he goes, oh, use my birth name. He goes, yeah, because when you talk to my mom or my dad, that other name does not exist. And I said, okay, all right. But I feel like I had to ask him that. I think that should have been presented from the get-go, because I could have easily slipped up. And it's like, so
and
you want to
you can't presume a kid's relationship with their parents, you know?
This is fault.
You want to rebel, but only to this level, not to this level. This zone's still sacred.
As a teenager working out his comfort zone, that's okay.
Yeah, no, I know, and that's exactly it. And that's why I had to ask, you know.
I don't understand when that there is one that goes to one of my support groups, and they want to be called it. I'm like, what the fuck? It? What the hell? I think of Cousin It from the Addams Family every time I have to say it.
Sure.
That's new for me. Yeah, I don't get the it.
Why don't you bring him in a red balloon next time?
I don't get the they.
Yeah, there you go.
They and them means more than one, and I'm like, there's only one of you. My brain doesn't understand.
Excuse me, Pennywise, but can I ask you a question?
No, dude, they come on and they're like, hey, it's me, it's it, and just out of their palm, pennies cascade towards the camera. It'd be amazing.
You know what I do? I'd be like, what's up, IT?
Oh my god. And
my daughter says you work in IT.
Young man, his name is now Phoenix. So I'm confused.
That's your fucking resume. I'm gonna tell Hunter.
What? Hold on. Amber just said something. What the fuck did you just say?
Yeah, sorry.
His name, it's really a girl, and she presents herself as a boy, and she calls herself Phoenix, and I just get so confused.
Rising from the ashes.
From the ashes, yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
I just go, oh my god. So it's a support group for young kids, and of course I don't really belong, but we went to support them because we all have chronic mental illnesses, so we were supporting them.
What is young? Like ish?
They're actually 13 to 26.
Okay. I mean, that's young.
Wide range. Okay.
Yeah, it is a wide range.
Yeah, most of that range fits.
Well, it's I know, sweetheart. It's because here in San Diego, there's not a lot of support groups for depression and stuff and things like that for young kids. So it is a wide range. And
Oh,
Okay.
when you throw a 20-year-old into a depression group or bipolar group or schizophrenia group with people that are 40, they don't relate because they don't understand. It's a different
Those
culture for
problems
us.
are really
Separation.
diverse to begin with, though.
Yeah.
The voices use like more complex vocabulary when they're older.
Yeah, when I talk and explain things, well, because I wasn't going to
Shut
tell you
the
this, Jeff,
fuck
but
up.
bruh.
I
Bruh.
facilitate for support groups, so for depression groups.
Matt and Mark finally
it's,
calmed the fuck down and stopped saying offensive shit, and Jeff's like, "Oh, I got you."
That's what happens, dude.
But you notice I don't say anything. I just let it
Dude,
go.
it was a
I'm like,
crescent
whatever.
You
moon.
move
Now
out
it's
of the
like,
fast lane, I'm gonna take over.
dude, now it's a fucking eclipse. That's like, okay, that's good.
It's all good.
Sorry, Amber.
I caught most
Damn.
of what you
I know
said
it doesn't
there.
bother me. I don't, and you know what, Jeff? It doesn't bother
bothers
me because
me.
I know
You-
me and you are never going to be in the same bed unless it's a fucking disaster zone and we get confused.
Oh, you're gonna get wrecked.
Oh, so that's the
Who are
proof
you-
in the pudding. You
No.
can say whatever the fuck you want if you know you're never
Correct.
gonna fuck. That's awesome,
Who is she talking to?
Me.
Jeff.
She's let
Oh,
me.
okay.
She's not gonna
I'm
fuck
like-
me.
I'm like, holy crap! What did I just say to make her say that?
Matt,
Hey, what do you-
Matt's
what do
like,
you mean?
fuck, I blew it.
Well, I've already offended her like 2 weeks ago, and now I did it again. I'm like, no, Jeff.
Hold on.
Oh, stop it.
Let's talk about this, baby. Let's talk about this.
You know,
Wait.
yeah.
Why?
I'll tie you up, and
Okay,
then
fine.
I'll do all
me up.
that list to you. And
Yeah,
okay,
fuck me
that's
up,
fine.
baby. Tear me up. Yeah, wreck me.
That's fine.
Wreck me.
Yeah.
And then what? And then it's your turn.
No, I'm
Yeah?
leaving.
Oh, Gerald's game. Little Stephen King here. You're gonna leave me tied up until fucking die?
No. I wouldn't
That's
do
right.
that.
I have a bat
No,
signal.
I know.
Like up in the clouds.
I
Like, oh
wouldn't
no,
do
someone- Daddy needs help. Daddy's in trouble. 25-year-olds come running. We got you, Daddy. I'm like, I know you do. I know. Yeah. She's heading west. Go get her. Bring her back.
Yeah, but I drive fast.
fun. She's like, what the fuck?
No.
Ah! Dragged out of her car. Daddy wants you. I don't know. He just said get you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
You
she
know,
wasn't
it would be this stupid. We're too much like sister and brother, Jeff. No.
Yes. That's not. You don't want to throw that in there.
I
What are you doing?
did to make
What are
you
you
brain
doing,
shut
step
down.
bro?
I know the words to say to make you shut down.
That's-
so
That's
it's
bad. That's bad. I'm stuck in the dryer, step bro. Can you help me? I got you. Don't worry, I got you. Don't tell mom.
oh my god.
Oh shit! I have met
Yeah.
my match. Oh, Jeff Boy's gonna fucking hate me even more. Damn it!
I did.
I must.
You know, I
must
signed a
possess
verbal
and destroy.
contract, and you keep bringing that up. Mark's like lost on this conversation.
No, he's not. No,
I
he's
was
not.
busy. I was busy.
No. Verbal conversation. Verbal. I'm not supposed to talk to Jeff. I signed a verbal commitment.
Oh,
Missy
Lord.
tells me verbal doesn't work. I'm like,
Nah,
no,
it's a
that's not how
contract.
that works.
Verbal contracts are enforceable. You have
They
an
are.
offer and
They
acceptance. Now, here's the thing.
Oh man, yeah,
Especially when you want someone to trust you.
DocuSign. Got to use DocuSign.
Here's the thing about a
No.
contract. Verbal works. Offer and acceptance. So if somebody says, I don't want you to do X, and you say, okay, that's acceptance. If you say nothing, there's no contract.
Yeah, I mean, you should say, yeah. But no, Missy also has a concept that she thinks that, what
Mark
Jake
and I
from
are
State
going to
Farm.
Eiffel Tower her.
No, Jake State Farm's bullshit that you can fuck and feelings don't need to get involved. Yeah, that's Missy's thing. I'm like, well, if you're friends, you still
Dude,
have
your
feelings.
icon's on the show.
Shut up.
No, you've been back on since before you messaged me. No,
So yeah,
Dixon's doing the 2 and 2. Yeah, he'd be
Yeah.
I
right.
know he's doing the 2 and 2. He's doing the 4 and the 4 and all
Right.
that. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. So
He's
anyway,
like,
so
I
yeah,
can't get
no.
in. I'm like, you've been in the whole fucking time. What the fuck you talking about?
So yeah, no. Missy thinks she has a whole nother thing. And if she's watching this, I'm sorry, love, but that doesn't,
Wait, what's her other thing?
she
Expand.
thinks that like Jake, like you should just be able to smash and not have feelings. And
Well,
even for
so-
a friend, you can
Like
still have
Jake
feelings. I'm
from-
not saying
Jake
you
from
love
State
them
Farm?
to death, but not
Yeah, Jake from State
Yeah,
Farm.
Jake
I don't
from
know if
State
you saw
Farm.
that show.
Jake from
So-
State Farm. That's all I know
He
how to
sounds
say it.
hideous. So here's what Jake was explaining, and here's the frightening thing.
For
is
2
that
hours.
I mentored Jake to be the new trainer for the company I worked with, and then he did that for 4 years, and then he fell in love and he moved on, and then we hired someone. Then I wound up being the fucking trainer again for 2 years because, well, I'm amazing, I'm great, but so Jake's perspective was that if you communicate clearly, I feel like my tongue is swollen.
Sorry.
If you communicate clearly,
If you communicate clearly,
if you can,
I promise I didn't put the clamp on there that tight.
Jesus Christ! If I hadn't looked at the screen, I wouldn't even have caught that.
If you talk,
I'm muting myself.
if your expectations are clear, then if your emotions change while you are being romantic, then you can reevaluate and decide whether or not you want to keep going in that direction. The idea was to minimize the pain, not to what the fuck? My tongue hurts, and I'm not.
Never mind. I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
I'm not drinking or smoking or fucking high at all. My tongue is fucking swollen. This is bizarre.
I'm sorry. I put the clamp on too tight. I'm sorry.
Fucking
Oh,
stupid.
sorry.
It's the hat. Must be the hat.
It's the
I don't wear
hat.
hats.
It's the conversation. I'm like your
Feels
sister.
so good.
It's all of it.
You lying here next to me.
Fifi.
Miss her.
Fifi.
So anyway, so
Fucking
he wants
Fifi.
to reevaluate and then say, "I'll fuck you." When you change your position on feelings, you can
No.
just walk out the door, and I'm done
No.
because there's 4 more next.
Is
If you
that
want
what I
to,
just missed?
the argument was if
That's
you
a
want
lot of
to.
shit.
The argument is if you want to have sexual relations, this is where I am at. I am not looking for a relationship. I'm not looking for ownership. I'm not looking for connection beyond the sexual part. If that's what you're into, if you're on the same page I am, then cool. Then let's do that. But I want you to understand that right now, I'm not looking for any entanglement. I'm not looking for a fucking anchor. I'm not looking for a baby, unless you're Jeff Adams and he's an idiot and he'll come inside of you anyway. Because he's greedy, he's a pig. But he'll pay
$12,000
for
a
it.
second.
He'll pay for it. 16 grand a second. So make him last because it'll get you more money. But
You said 15 seconds.
so his argument was that if you have open communication,
It all came together right there.
if you have
Get
open
it.
communication, that if you change and you continue that, you continue down that vein, right? So if they're like, hey, look, I caught
Down the
feelings.
vein.
Yeah,
Open
vein.
communication. Right
There's
down
something
that
wrong
vein.
with the vein.
I caught feelings and I wanted something more. And you're like, well, I'm not there yet. So I'm not there. I'll be honest with you. I'm not. And they're like, oh, so we talked about this. You understand?
You gotta work through that
so
shit.
now you can split. If you want to split, no hard feelings. So what he was saying is that 90% of the time that worked. And then even the 10% when it didn't, they would come back and want to fuck him anyway because they understood that the relationship was not built on that.
Yeah, but the best part of the whole
He's
thing
not wrong.
is it took him
I'll tell
2
you.
hours and John just fucking with him the whole time.
Oh, I loved it. John was like, "You're fucking full of shit. You are full of
How
shit.
many times has this worked? 1%. He's all 1%. I'm like, dude, is that like 10 people?
No, he didn't mean how many times did it. He was asking how many times did it not work. How many times did
10
you?
people,
Tell,
1%. That means 1,000 times that was tried.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know.
Recanted
So-
and said 10%.
so what-
Gotta be an easier way.
He said 10% of the time they caught feelings and it hurt, but 90% of the time they were on the same page and there was no issue. That was his only contention is that if you
We went the other way.
have
Okay,
clear
got it.
expectations, do you just want to fuck? Because I don't want a relationship. Yes, I just want to fuck. Great. If you change your mind and we're continuing to fuck, but now you want to get married, I don't want to, but we'll talk about it when that happens. That's all he said. It just took him 10,000 words to say it.
10,000.
Hey, I have feelings. I
I
don't. So let's go separate ways. Okay, fine. I'm not saying I used that and I told him that, but I was surprised I taught him more than just how to be a trainer.
I thought it was
Plausible
funny because Jeff's like,
deniability.
you need to watch John on this whole thing. So I go, okay. So I'm sitting here, I'm fucking laughing. I'm texting Jeff going, oh my God, this is fucking hilarious. And I'm like laughing and the kids, I have the headphones on. They can't hear a thing. And all I can hear is this idiot going off.
Mom's crazy.
We already
True.
know that shit.
True.
That shit.
That shit
Crazy
crazy.
certified. Yeah, my kids, I texted Jeff that my son's birthday was the 9th and he was born at 11:14 and I hadn't slept for 24 hours because of all the issues I was having. And he was poking the fucking bear and I said, he's gonna fucking die at 11:14 on the same fucking time because I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
Is that toilet baby?
That is toilet baby.
All right, just wanted to make sure.
He is now
Jeff Coy? Not
26.
Jeff, right? Jeff, the
No,
other Jeff.
no, Jeff boy. Yeah.
All right,
I
I'm
was
safe.
not texting you. I was texting Jeff.
I'm like, what the fuck happened? I don't recall this.
Wasn't you?
If
I have to. It's because I have to.
You have to take a shit? What?
Like Mark just sent me something and like just all flashed on my phone. Oh crap.
All black.
No. Ladies don't shit.
You notice women never announce, I have to take a shit? Like, what's with that? Guys will. Guys will, hey, I got to split. Like, I have to take a shit. And they're like, all right, cool. And then they respect your 15 minutes of time. I tell people at work I have to take a shit even when I don't, just so they leave me alone for 15 minutes. It's a safe zone. Because all men
Nice. Use
understand.
some parenthood, man. You get the parenthood action, and then they get fingers under the door. You get all that shit.
Fingers. They used to like walk in, and now they complain that I won't.
Lock
Like,
the door.
I like walk in on
Work.
them. What are you doing? I need to brush my teeth. They're like, Mom. I'm like, dude, I've changed it. It's nothing different.
Mom, can you smell the feces? It's on your toothbrush. Just keep that in mind.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
horrific.
That would be the day they die. They would die.
Dude,
Yeah,
my
guys, shit
favorite
in your
memory of my kids is laughing at myself when you just hang out in there way too long because you just want a moment of freedom, right? Because like the fucking all-encompassing of children, and then you go to get off the toilet and your legs are so numb you just fall forward into the wall.
Yeah.
There's nothing like taking a fucking rap on the forehead because your legs are, you can't even fucking feel your knees, right? You're just
Jeff
Yeah,
knows what that's like.
good.
You saw my
You're just
post
like,
last week.
"Bleh."
You saw my post last week. I fell asleep at this desk.
Friday.
At this fucking desk.
You fell
3
asleep on the
times.
show?
Right? No. I was doing work at the same desk as
Oh, okay.
my computer, and I was like this, literally, like elbows right here.
Oh yeah.
elbows up,
I was talking shit to you in the Sorry.
elbows up, and I'm working, and I'm like,
You were on my video time. You were talking to Mark. I'm so disappointed. Jeff.
no,
Nah, it was afterwards.
boom, fucking hit my head on the fucking desk, like square on the desk. After the third time, this was going into a work day to a vacation day, but I had to stay up overnight.
The answer is 3.
I had to do some
5.
shit on the.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I sent a picture in the morning to my boss, and I was like, "Hey, happy vacation day for me." While I was waiting for the overnight servers to accept the changes I had to make for our company that I don't get paid for, by the way, I was like, "This happened," and I took a picture of my forehead. I sent him. He's like, Jesus Christ. What is wrong with you?
Okay.
I was like, well, after the second time, you would have thought I would have been like, hey, I have an idea. Go to bed. I was like, nah, I'm a beast. Watch me. Watch me. And this mouse.
Watch me. Watch me.
This Logitech
I
gaming mouse
can
right
feel
here
my body.
Okay, sorry.
that my son gave me, and he's like, Dad, this is too cool for you, but you paid for it, so you can have my leftovers.
Only Amber caught that. Like, no one knows the fuck I'm talking about. You know, I was like, okay, fine.
I want to feel your body, your body.
My 12-year-old obsession with Samantha Fox paid off for that whole 5 seconds. That was awesome.
She was hot.
Fuck yeah, she was. I was
Wasn't she, like,
12
8?
I
going
know
on
someone's
40.
gonna go, oh my god, number 7.
Didn't she get into porn when she was like 14?
Yes. She
Oh,
was.
I
was
know.
her,
I was
right?
looking up later.
She no. I think she was 19 when she started porn.
Who was the one that's popular? Not any longer, but in our generation, who was the? They had to bury all her stuff because she was a minor. Tracy Lords. Tracy
Was,
Lords.
Amber
Something
Lynn
else.
is actually one.
Punky Brewster, right?
She wasn't a minor.
She wasn't a minor.
Mm.
Nah, she didn't dig for
But
coal.
Amber Lynn was a minor.
Amber Lynn, and she killed herself, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
I tell everybody I was
Thanks for
named
bringing
after
the
her,
room
even though I'm
down.
older than her.
Savannah. How about Savannah, the porn star?
I
Savannah.
can't even remember what the fuck I'm looking for now on the internet. I'm just like, oh, that was really awful.
Look up.
You were looking for your braid.
Look up 80s porn that was acceptable until it was child porn. Go.
That's a lot of
what
words. I
That's
judge
a lot of
myself.
words.
Doing child porn. Go. So
Punky
next week,
Oh!
next week we're doing the dark
she
web.
did do some porn stuff. She took pictures and stuff, but
Yes,
Her-
she did. I found him.
yeah, she did do pictures, but she did not
Speaking of
do
dark
like
web.
videos. She didn't
No,
do
she didn't.
videos.
Mm.
Matt brought
Alright.
up Punky Brewster
Bookmark that
like
for
2 weeks
later.
ago. She her boobs grew as big as her torso.
Yeah.
Like one boob was as big as her torso. Like
Punky Brewster?
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she
I-
grew
like
to like
11
a
years
G.
old, and her.
I
she had
honestly,
puberty,
I
and-
heard about it, but I didn't know about it.
Dude, her
If you have
boobs-
Apple TV, there's a documentary on there.
I don't have Apple
Yeah.
TV.
It's
so she's
called
like Punky.
Punky
Everybody's
I'm
big-
Boobster.
sorry.
It's called Punky Boobster.
Punky Boobster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, there's
It was
some
really
wild
sad
shit.
that she was manipulated a
it's-
lot.
I gotta
narrated-
shut this down. I gotta shut
It's,
this down.
it's narrated by the same guy who did the voice for Alf.
Oh, nice.
Ah,
Hey,
Punky
yes.
You guys are
Brewster.
bad.
Here,
You guys
titty, titty, titties.
It's not the same
Oh,
guy.
Jesus.
Oh man.
Well played, sir. Here, titty.
Ah! Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Ah!
Ah,
You guys are bad influences. I'm the vanilla one here.
No, you're not, Rigger.
You
I-
know, you
yeah.
keep
Wasn't there a
Really?
picture? Wasn't there a picture
No,
that you
no
gave Jeff
feeling.
permission to post that you said Mark would never look at you the same way again or something like that? Did I?
Yeah, he wouldn't. Mark
but-
would never. Mark
Oh,
would
I thought
never
she was
look at
saying
that.
Jeff would never
But-
look at her the same. Now that I know it's
Oh, Jeff's
me.
already seen it.
Okay.
I'm
Ah,
still.
Jeff has it.
I'm still waiting for
Jeff-
the picture.
Share that.
Jeff-
shit.
Give me a moment.
Let's
Just
do
put
it.
it up.
moment.
Just put it up. Jeff already has it. Jeff
I'm getting
already
it
has
up.
it.
Hold on.
I
I'm
feel
getting
like
it up.
It's been built up so much. I feel like no matter how good it is, it's gonna be disappointing.
Jeff is now at the age that he has to announce when he's getting it up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Honey, get on now. Get on now.
I'm getting it
Poor
up.
guy
that
thinks
that
Jeff's
is a
gonna be at
straight
work
up
in a little
old
while.
guy joke right now. Like Matt and I are gonna get beers here because we're in Texas and we're gonna wear shirts. Like, old guys rule. That's what that's gonna be. We're gonna be that gay.
And we're gonna look that
It's
cool.
okay. So I'm gonna tell you guys something funny.
Dude, we gotta
So-
get shirts.
Oh,
that are-
if you have to announce it, I don't know.
we gotta get shirts that are
Okay,
right and
so
left. That says
I thought it was funny
"I
that
love
Mark
this
announced that
guy."
I was posted on Facebook that I was out
What's
on
that?
Saturday because Jeffrey told me I couldn't have you guys announce that because I was being bad. So Then,
Misty completely outed you that you were out on Facebook.
I know. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Because Jeff this morning at 3 a.m. tagged and posted something on that, and my
Jeff who?
phone was right next to my head.
Jeff who?
Jeff Coy.
Thank
Jeff
you.
Coy. And so it
Jeffrey
fucking
Houston.
goes
I was about to say, do you sleep,
ding.
bro?
I don't sleep. And then it goes ding, and I go, what the fuck? And it's him. And I'm like, I text him, I'm like, why are you pinging me at fucking 3 a.m.?
Mm.
He's a little
He's like, my
behind.
dick is hot. My dick is hot, baby.
Does that work?
I'm getting it up.
Getting it up, ding ding.
Yeah. I was like, and then yeah, of course.
And that's the
So.
text. That was the text. You up?
Jeff, you announced
No,
that you
the
were
text
getting it
no,
up
is
like
why are
5
you
minutes
up?
ago.
Why
Where
are
is it?
you up for it?
You up? That's the text.
Then I bragged and said I was going to go to sleep, but I didn't. Because he has to work
Ooh.
hours
'Cause
today.
I just took my
Okay,
meds.
at
and they
least the
kept me up
boys
all
know
night.
what I'm fucking talking about.
I know what you're talking about. I know what up meant. You act like I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't look at
Hurry
me in
up,
that
put it
tone
up.
of voice.
Can somebody explain it to me?
Jesus.
Oh, you
Because
know.
I don't think Jeff is going to be
I'll
able to
say
get
to
it up,
you, don't be
or he's
going
going to
there,
take one of those. He's going to
Mark.
take one of those pills, and 45 minutes from
I
now,
can
the
hear the
image
way
is
you're
gonna
looking.
show up.
I take
Oh.
Cialis, okay? That works for like 72 hours, so I can get a boner anytime you touch it.
You
I
guys
stand
are so
corrected.
bad.
At least I'm standing.
There's a song for
Yeah.
that.
Heyo!
Hey,
There you go, Mark.
Ride your
All
bike
right,
to
this
7-Eleven.
is-
Throw out the kickstand. That's good.
This is her real BDSM slut.test.org. It's
Can you make that bigger? I can't read it.
No,
she said.
you don't need to make it bigger.
Oh, he wants it bigger. He wants it bigger.
Oh no!
He
When you blow
always
it up,
wants it
when you
bigger.
blow it
There we
up,
go.
it says, "If you can read this, suck it."
Yeah, there you go.
I still can't read it.
82% rigor. That means tie you up and tie you down. But yet she is submissive. That's crazy. Because she ties you up and then she cries about it. She's like, just spank me, daddy. I can't move my arms.
No, Daddy.
You have to untie
Do
me.
it.
No.
All right, no daddy. Daddy's down here. She's
All
not
right,
daddy.
Yeah,
here we
there
go.
it is, the bottom.
Let's
Mark's
see,
like,
76,
this is for real.
76%
There is still
submissive.
vanilla. See, I'm still
Oh,
67.
no, I'm just stretching out. I don't want to blow a hammy.
Let me ask
Yeah,
the question.
Mark, we already know I'm too old for you. You like him like 20.
Jesus Christ, she's paid attention. I've drank too
I'm
he
much
way
offers
too
no
old for
apology.
you.
on this show.
20 until they talk.
What else?
Approximation
can
is at
I
least
be?
2 years older than my oldest daughter. After that, they're fine.
All apologies.
See, yeah, no.
What else can
Thank
I
you,
say?
Kurt.
Jeff
So there you go,
Coy's
guys. All
Really
and
gonna
I
try to
figured
keep up
out
with that?
Jeff
tomorrow.
is probably on the one that you deleted. That show that you deleted is probably the one Jeff's is on. Because he claims
Wait.
he did it. Remember?
The one I
Jeff Coy
deleted is
said
the
that
one
he
where he was
did
being
the,
racist.
yeah, because you delete. Yeah, he made you one. I think
Yeah.
that's the one because it's not on any of the videos.
I had to
I
take
need
my
to take
glasses
this
off to
test.
read this.
Mr. Adams, you have to send me this test.
I'll send it to you, buddy.
You just want me to
All
read
right.
Not
it
now.
to you, so
Just,
you just
you
get
know,
the full
I'm not
effect.
gonna do it right now.
We gotta go full screen.
All right.
Full-
76%.
Okay, I'll read it.
Wow. Okay,
How are
now I
you-
can put my
how are you-
glasses back on.
Holy shit. All right. Oh, wait.
Oh,
I forget I'm the producer and the director. All right. So 82% rigor. That's somebody who wants to tie up other people. So more than anything, she wants to tie you up so you can't get away. She's going to own you. You're owned. Do you get that? She owns you, Jeff Coy. She owns you. However, the flip of that is right next to it is she's also submissive. So that means she ties you up and then she lays next to you. And she's like, I'm sorry, but I can't let you go. You're in charge, not me. And he's like, well, can you let my wrist hurt? And he's shut up, bitch. And he's like, I'm sorry. He said, no, baby, I'm sorry. You're in charge. Can you imagine? She's bipolar. That's bipolar sex right there. She owns you and she wants to be owned at the same time. That's frightening. How the fuck do you? You will never make her happy. That's what that means. She's gonna tie you up and then she's gonna submit. And you're like, I can't dominate you. And she's like, yeah, I know. That's why you lose, motherfucker. But guess what? Number 3, she's also dominant. How the fuck are you more submissive than dominant? This makes no sense. I'm confused. I'm scared and I'm horny. Okay. 70% voyeur, so she likes to watch you struggle. And she likes to watch herself struggle because you're not going to win. At the end of the day, you're all going down. The police report will say, undecided. We don't know. Was it murder suicide, or was it suicide, or murder? I don't know. It's all fucking crazy. Wow. Actually, Amber, you scare me and turn me on. That's amazing. But 67% switch. She can go either way. Either fucking way. Yeah. No, you tie me up. I can't use my arms. Fine. I'll tie you up. Why you look disappointed? Because I'm a switch too. I can't win, can you? No, you can't. Do you get that? You can't win. That's the whole point. I win, you lose. You lose. I win. I lose. You win. Jesus, this is frightening. But she likes to experiment. I want to try new things, Daddy. Like what? Shut up, Mommy. Oh, fuck. I don't know what to do with this. I'm scared. You should be scared, baby. It's okay. You'll be fine, asshole. Oh, no. Someone has to go to therapy. Okay. And then equally, how the fuck is this possible? 2/3 equally vanilla. No, baby. I just like it when you're on top. Just finish. It makes me happy. She's lying. She's fucking lying. She's going to tie you up, flip you over, fuck you in the ass, and then lick it. I don't know. Is it scary? Is it good? I'm not sure. I just want it. Yeah, that's right. You feel like how I feel. This is what the voices tell me. Okay. 66 rope bunny. You can't be a rigger and a rope bunny. No, you tie me up. I can't use my hands. That's right, bitch. Oh, I'm so confused right now. This is frightening. God damn it. Woman, you're a scary person. And then she's a brat. Now she's going to antagonize you. Oh, you can't tie me up? What's wrong with your hands? I can't feel them anymore. Shut up, bitch. I'm sorry, Daddy. Don't call me Daddy. I don't know, Mommy. Shut the fuck up. Love me. I love you, baby. Oh, she's a fucking train wreck. This is great. This is so fun. Fuck. Spank me. I don't want to. I'm scared. Just do it. Okay, Mom. Do it. Okay. Like, what the fuck, dude? No one's gonna know what to do with you. Jesus Christ. If this was presented at your divorce, he would have gotten away scot-free. They're like, just run. Just run. Just go. You'll be fine. We won't chase you. Are you sure? I don't know. Why are you crying? You're a grown man. Jesus shit. 63% sadist. She wants to punish you while you're running away. She's gonna fucking tear you up. It's gonna be this is actually, I'm glad I didn't look at this that closely because I'm conflicted. I don't know what to do with it. This is scary. This is literally scary. Jeff Coy, he's like, look, I want to just be like a sexual ninja. I'm in, I'm out, nobody notices. I'm like, you're gonna be destroyed, dude. You think hickeys are frightening. You're gonna lose your fucking mind. You're gonna have a threesome with her and your mom. Oh no. You're gonna think it's the right thing to do too. I always wanted to fuck my mom. Fuck you, Jeff Adams. Oh Lord. Brat, how can you be a brat tamer and a brat? That's not right. Oh no. Are you a Gemini? Are you, oh Jesus Christ. Exhibitionist, close 50, masochist. Here's my titty. Fucking bite it. Harder. I'm sorry, Mom. I don't know. Oh, Jesus, you're a wreck. Oh, this is great. This is so upsetting, actually. I don't know what a therapist would say about this. Like, run, but not too fast because she'll catch you and hit you harder. What a fucking train wreck. Oh, listen, just do what she says or the opposite because either way, you're wrong. That's the point. You're not going to win. Do you understand that? Yes, mommy, daddy, therapist. I don't know. I came. Hold me. I'll hold you. We'll be fine. Oh, Lord. Well, you're 0% boy, girl. I get that. You're a fucking alien. This is crazy. And age is irrelevant because fucking aliens, we don't know where they came from. So, but you better not degrade her. She doesn't like it. You only call me whore when I'm feeling like whore. Because if you call me cum slut at the wrong time, I will destroy you. But at the right time, I will own you. Oh, I love you, baby. I'm your dirty little cum slut. I ain't sure I am. You are my cum slut. Fuck you! Don't you fucking call me a cum slut. Oh, you can't win, can I? Yes, you can. No, you can't. Oh, this is somebody with two distinct fucking polars. This is it. This is what bipolar looks like. This is great. I think we figured it out. We don't need therapists any longer. We fucking don't. Not at all. Shelf help is now going to be fucking driven by this fucking test. I can tell you what's wrong with you. You're fucked up. That's it. No, you're old man, you're old woman, you're confused. You should get a fucking new dick. And then well, good luck. A lot of desperate single guys, they might take it and think that they're loved. Just see if their mom is really soft-spoken and told them to always go tell on people. You just tell on them. You don't have to listen to that stuff. You're special. Friends are not important. Enemies are important because Jesus will save you. And then find her because she will own you. You'll think that's what love is. That and whiskey. It's all good. All right. So welcome back to the show. That is my interpretation of holy fucking shit. That's
Okay,
awkward.
but in my defense,
Oh, did I
it's
unmute
not
you?
all
I didn't
at
Oh,
the same
like
time.
like I'm surprised Jesus didn't
Oh,
show up
that was an
personally in
accident.
his own defense.
That was really close to Matt's. I'm sorry, Matt. I meant to
Dude,
unmute
that
you.
was a pretty good soliloquy.
Oh, I'm
Thought you were
scared and
talking
aroused
to
at the
the
same
empty
time.
skull at the end of Hamlet.
Oh, alas, poor Yorick. I knew him well, Horatio. Oh, Jesus. All
Were you
right,
in
how are
that
you?
class?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like for real?
The Shakespeare
I-
class?
I have no
Yeah,
class.
I was in that class with Miss
Senior
Jellison.
year Shakespeare, absolutely, yeah.
So
Oh my God,
wait. Mark,
That was like the
does that
2 times
scare
we've
you?
had a class together.
That's
No,
right.
no, we
To be or not to be, that is the question. I wrote
him
it
being
on
in
my
the class.
car.
No, like
No.
you and me and that was us and Jake Odenkrantz. We were in that class.
That's
Okay,
right. That's right.
To
Okay.
be or
Odie.
Line.
Yeah,
line.
Oh my God.
Line not to be. Whether 'tis
that's
noble in the mind
line.
to cover the swinging arrows with outrageous
Jackson
force and
nailed it.
hold
That was
with
awesome.
arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing in them to die to sleep no
Oh.
more, and by his sleep to
So
say we
wait.
end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis the consummation devoutly to be wished.
Adams is reciting my final.
To die to sleep perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we are shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause.
Do what with
There's
the
the
moral
respect
coil?
that makes calamity of a so long a life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's
This
contumely, the
is
pain of
Hamlet's
despised
monologue
love,
in the tomb of
the
his
law's
father.
delay, the pangs that. Yeah,
This is actually my final that I did live. For
mine
Shakespeare.
too. Mine was fourth period. What was yours?
I don't know. I didn't go to school very much.
My entire Toyota Corolla
He was
was
too
written.
busy finding someone like this.
That soliloquy was
I mean,
written
we're in
on
the same
Toyota.
class. That's so crazy. We both did the same shit. No, I don't think we're in the claim. Nah, because like it was a bunch of not excited people, and then but Jake Odenkrantz and I were like we were squared off like every time in class. I was, dude, Jellison. I had to make a deal with her because I had to make a deal with all my teachers because I ditched so much my senior year. I had to go. You got to stop evaluating my my grades based on attendance. And she's like, well, that's how I evaluate. This is a participatory class, and you got to participate. And I'm like, well, I don't like that. And it's going to keep me from graduating. So we got to really talk about this. And she's like, well, what do you want to do? I said, well, if I get an A on the final, will you let me graduate? And she's like an A to do what? Like, well, if I get an A, will you give me an A, regardless of attendance? And she's like, okay, you'll fucking never show up here. You think you're getting an A? Okay, fine. You get an A without showing up, then I'll give it to you. So, and here we are.
That's the end of that story. I was.
He passed. He graduated.
I thought there was more. I don't know.
I felt like I
No.
told this story before.
I thought he was gonna.
He
I thought he
has.
was gonna recite what he got at the A for, how he did it, and all that.
To be or not to be, the pangs of despise, love, the law delay, the insolence of office.
I'm
and the
summing up
smiles.
because I told this story before, but
Scorns
I
a patient
did
America,
too
the
much
only word they
school.
take.
I
Don't
wasn't
worry,
really
I'm
graduating.
actually not that interested.
Well, then
He's more
stop
interested
fucking
in this
asking questions.
test.
I was just trying to be polite.
I passed
So-
Shakespeare. Fine.
Look, I didn't get to talk for the last 15 minutes because Jeff was doing whatever he was doing
We
while
were
you and
all
I
listening to Jeff.
while you and I privately chatted. Yeah,
It was artistic license.
Yeah. So what were you saying? Like she's fucking crazier than shit. She
Crazy.
needs to have her head
Yeah.
examined.
No, I think we were talking
But
more
you
about
have
Jeff
to
as
say-
crazy as shit. Jeff,
But
is
you
your
have to
pronoun
admit,
she?
I mean, I don't do all those at one time, so you have
He's-
to be fair.
This
You're
is a shit
psych-
house.
You're
This is a
psyching her
shit
out.
house
He didn't
rat.
send me anything about you. Where he's selling me shit about. We're
I
talking about
just
music.
joking. I don't care. No, I didn't find myself.
I don't care. I don't act like it was important to me. I was just like, I was just like neurotic. Just for a second.
I am neurotic. I'm moody.
That's what the
Fucking
test-
do not
moody?
know. I
Test
mean,
goes.
hello. I'm moody. I mean, if I'm in a, I was just
Honestly,
told on
my
Saturday it
favorite
was
part
fucking
about that
manic.
rant was hello. The hello part was definitely my favorite.
Yeah.
Is that a Rorschach test? Is that
not
Jim
taking
Morrison by the
This
DeLorean
is
with the
Is
flux
that a
capacitor?
chunk of crap car?
Bev Jellison's class. This is 1992. This is my senior project, which was I did To Be or Not to Be, the soliloquy on my car, which I had also written it on the hood of the car, and the entire soliloquy around the car. And we went to the staff parking lot, and I recited it. She took these pictures, and she kept them in her class until she retired. She
That's
said,
pretty
"This is how
Now
you
Jeff
do it."
masturbates to it.
No,
Is
it was,
that
I
your
just
car?
pulled it out of
Is
this
that your
binder.
dad's
Dude.
car?
I'm starting to feel like there was a conspiracy to keep us apart.
Yeah,
We
I stood on
have
my-
all of the
Car,
same
right?
friends, and like you've never hung out in high school.
I know. She took these pictures and she gave me the copies. This is the copy she gave me. She took a photocopy and she gave it to me 30 years ago. My mother kept it in this binder that I just pulled out.
Pretty
And
wild.
she had the
Dude,
originals in her classroom. And I hired people to work for me who I found out were in Santee. I said, "Do you go to Santana?" They're like, "Yeah." They said, "You seem familiar." I'm like, "Oh, that's weird." And these were on her podium for the rest of her career. And they said, "I've seen your picture. Every year she tells your story. You destroyed your car to get an A in the class." I said, "I did. I did. Yeah, it was my last final too." I
is
had
there
to get
any
an A.
video?
No, she only had the photos.
Oh, I want to watch
But,
you destroy
yep.
your car.
And look, I'm serious. This binder is 30 years old.
I'm serious. I'm not
Wow.
being facetious. Like, it'd be great.
No,
That's fucking
I
awesome.
would I agree. If we were living today, somebody would have been. I mean, it'd be all over YouTube. You'd be
Dude,
be
Jesus
infamous.
Christ. We've had all the same teachers, all the same classes, but not the same classes
Yep.
for
Just
like
different times.
4 years. Like, what fucking? We had Galleon for English. I think that's the only class you and I shared. Here, are you?
Talk
are you
about it.
Lost your audio.
Huh? He's back. I think he's back.
Yeah, I think so. He was out dropped for a second.
I said, I loved it when I told that story about his class when I was like, I remember this one time, and it was right before I fucked over Julie Brown for presidency of that club because he asked me to stay after because I got in trouble. This one time I called up this chick for reading a romance novel, and I convinced the whole class that she was reading pornography. And I grabbed it and I started reading it, and it was pornography. And I got held over, and then I fucked over Julie, and then there's 30 years of animosity there. Small fucking world, like.
I think there's someone else who got some people to band together and make an announcement about Jeff a few weeks ago.
Wait, what? You're
Somebody
crazy?
had to make an announcement.
Don't you remember I said fuck Jeffrey Adams and you all band together and said it right after I did?
Oh, you mean like 2 shows ago when I was like, yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah.
Fuck Jeff Adams. Yeah, there was a lot of controversy apparently that weekend. I missed it.
Yeah.
I think
thought
I
it
was too
funny that
hammered.
you guys all, I think it was funny that you
I know
guys
I
all
was.
rallied around me and the two dominating males Well, there was 3, but we'll say 2
Dominating
dominating
compared to
males
you?
was like, I'm a vanilla.
You're
We
dirty.
were the
Have
on
you-
that night we were the ropers
Have you guys seen
or the riggers. Sorry.
You guys seen
riggers.
the Princess Bride when they're like, "Hey, you keep using that wood, but I don't think it means what you think it means."
Yeah.
Yeah, you would be the rope bunny, sweetie.
Never been. But I'll try
Not
anything
again.
twice.
On the ties, the bunny gets tied up.
I understand what it is.
You
Even-
can try to make someone a rope bunny when they're not a rope bunny, and it can go bad.
Yeah.
Hey,
Even
I
my
apologize for that. You said you would never bring it up again. I've
whore.
never seen you cry so badly.
You're a whore.
It wasn't that bad.
I held
just
you into.
It was just out of disappointment.
I told you.
So you guys think I'm bipolar, huh? See, that's why I didn't show up before.
No, I know you are. I divorced you.
What's this you guys thing?
You act like being bipolar is some kind of disqualifier. It's more
Yeah,
like
it's
a,
not.
I'm not bipolar.
You act
I'm
like
not
it
the
makes you
girl that's
special.
bipolar.
oh,
I'm not. I'm not
that's-
bipolar.
that's disappointing. But
You-
okay,
yeah,
but we
borderline
all have goals.
personality.
We all have goals. You know, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm fully bipolar, just undiagnosed except self-diagnosed.
Who abandoned you? Who abandoned you? Tell me.
Oh, so many boys in high school.
Oh,
That's 'cause
look,
they
he
were
wasn't.
crying.
He
It's hard
wasn't
to
even
come when you're
talking to you.
crying.
You answered anyway.
At your age, you should not be dating high school boys.
That's
the
right.
problem right there. They will not
Yeah.
abandon you.
That's right.
Here we go.
Oh,
We're
yes,
right
yes,
back
if
to.
you get with gentlemen in your own age
I
bracket.
believe I can fly.
I believe. Oh, that was
I
great.
Touch
And
the
here we go.
sky.
Listen. So this
No
was my argument. My understanding for why my daughter would say, "Dad, she's not age appropriate." When I would date people, I understood it at one point, finally, for a different reason than what my daughters would say, which is what they say, like half your age plus 10, or I don't remember.
No,
They
no,
had some
no.
rule. They had some
6.
rule, but whatever it was. But
For Mark, it's
This-
2.5.
this is when I understood it. When you're with
Yes,
a-
but
when
throw
you're
the
with
I
IQ
feel your
card.
judgment. I reject your judgment immediately.
I don't reject you. If you could get a 20-year-old Mark, it's all power to you. I personally don't want to take the time to train. I deflowered the one. I fucking trained him, and then I fucking got divorced after
No,
20 years.
I'm
I don't
old
want to
now.
go
So now, like
Oh.
it's 36. 36 is the perfect.
they look down on cousin incest. but
33 to
that's cool.
36. That's. Oh yeah, don't look down on cousins. Families are nice.
No.
You can't keep
no,
it in your pants. Keep it in the family.
Tag team, high five, teamwork
High five.
makes the dream work.
no.
This was my understanding. When you're being romantic with somebody, and your next obvious move scares them, and you see that look of panic in their face, like, wait, what? And you're like, no, but there's no words. You're just like, oh no, put your hands over your fine. What? Whatever it might be. And you see that look, and they're like, okay. And you have that moment where you're like, oh shit, like I didn't even think about it. This to me was the next thing we were gonna do. And that's not scary because there's no contract. That was just like the next thing. And they're like, oh,
Okay.
and you can see they're like, if I survive this, I'm gonna tell my friends.
He's dropping
like-
some real. Okay, got it. I'm qualified. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. And then you're like, wait, and because you're human, and you're like, wait, are you okay, baby? You okay? And like, yeah, no. I just what was I don't You're like, oh shit, that was real. Like you got scared. That was not me being freaky. That was just me being 47 years old or 46, whatever it was. But that was just me being me, and for you that was scary. And I didn't even go into scary. I didn't go to the mode where I was like, hey, I wonder if she can handle X. It was just like, oh, okay, well, yeah.
Well, clearly the answer is 5.
Yeah. So is that implied consent or what?
No.
Because Daddy's got to finish. But that's that moment where you're like, oh, okay, I think my kids were on to something real quick. Hold on, let me pause. I gotta text somebody.
I don't feel like even commenting on this.
And you're like,
Why?
and they're
You
like, hey,
all wanted
where's
to
so?
know. It's okay.
They're like, where's so and so? And you're like, so and so moved back with her boyfriend, who's age appropriate, and is glad that she got to know us, but.
No, us. Bring the kids in.
But probably won't.
Oh,
Team Adams,
not
kids.
okay. Oh, okay, it's fine.
Probably
Team
won't
Adam.
fully appreciate it until she's 45. I'm just saying.
Mm.
When she's 45, I own you,
Hey, man.
motherfucker.
Hey, the next Olympics, I'm sure walking it off is going to be a qualifiable sport. It's going to be great.
So, Mark, you can relate. Matt, I know you can too.
What the
It was like,
To what you just said?
I'm the only one that doesn't relate.
I don't relate, actually.
oh, Matt's
I think Amber's the only one who's lying.
What?
It's okay.
We
I
are not
don't-
playing two truths and a lie. So let's.
Dude, she watches the show. Okay.
nice.
I do watch the show. I was on in the other last week. I said, you said, Amber, will you come on?
I
was
know.
doing the thing.
I know. I
And
know
then-
you're in the shit. Whatever that
And then
feed.
Jeff ignored me like usual.
I got a lot going on in my head.
I know. No, I know you were busy. You were doing everything on your own, and Jeffrey wasn't there to help you do the chat and all that. I know what it's like because I have to facilitate on Zoom. I know what it's like. You have to have other people doing stuff. It's complicated.
I don't relate, Jeff, and this will sound like bragging, but I'm only bringing it up because you did.
Wait, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, good.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I have to be front and center for this. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I
No,
was going to say, go ahead.
You're gonna say, oh, thank you. Now that I have permission. Yeah, no,
No,
You
you
may
don't.
have another.
my bedroom skills are good, and I have references. So
There's nothing better than referrals, and
Yeah.
that.
I get a lot of
I
repeat
guess if you're a
customers.
guy.
I get repeat customers. I get word of mouth.
Word of mouth.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You ever get
Leave
head
the
while a
door
girl gives you
open.
spoken word at the same time? I mean, at that point, you go like, "Where has Lise Monet been?" No, no, it's actually.
Yeah,
I
what's fun
love
is
the
it was
'90s.
some,
The '90s were really good.
But
somebody
thank you for
hits you up.
sharing, Jeff. That was very. You should bring that up with your therapist next time. Get some professional viewpoints on that.
Oh, I know we
Oh, I
did.
did.
You
No, we're
know,
good.
for a
It's
second, we successfully segued away, but now we're back. Awesome.
Oh,
So wait,
sorry.
I have to ask Matt. I hear you're a life coach. So do I need really mental help?
You're a
I
life
am
coach?
not a life coach, so I don't know who's spreading that dirty rumor.
It was a generality.
Fuck! I bared my soul to you. Okay, fine.
That's just what I tell girls when I'm preparing them for the.
Matt was like,
Oh.
"It's 3
It's called
a.m.
grooming.
and we're on the
called
phone."
grooming.
Fine. What the fuck ever.
Send me those pictures,
Stop
bitch.
talking.
Okay, I will.
Matt's like, please go away. Get her off the
I'm not
show.
meeting you in Cabo.
Or just get her off.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
That's what Jeff Goy's mom said.
Oh.
Oh. Don't go
He
there.
fucked
He's
her.
getting really angry with that.
I can't stop my daughter from
Oh.
saying it. She says it more than I do.
Well, he
Holy
doesn't hear your daughter.
shit.
He
That's awesome.
perpetuated
I'll be
it.
back
He
in 2 and 2,
perpetuated it.
and that was the
I-
best send off.
I'm not disagreeing with you, and I'm not agreeing with you. I'm just saying, when
No,
he's
I know.
sober, he gets really upset with it.
Welcome to being drunk.
Right. Welcome to it. These are
When
the
you're
consequences.
upset, why don't you just have another drink, sir? You'll be
There
fine
you
in
go.
an hour.
Yeah, you'll be
Oh,
fine. You'll be over it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck Jeff Adams. Hey, buddy, do you want to do a show tonight? Hell yeah.
I thought it was funny that they all I said it, and then they're like, yeah, we're gonna go. They all said 1, 2, 3 and said it all together. I thought that was funny. I'm sorry.
I haven't even watched that show because Matt gave me a heads up.
Can you pull the audio? Can you pull the audio from that and somehow use that in the beginning of the show?
I'm sure.
No,
Yeah, I'm
please
sure.
Oh,
We can do a little musical interlude.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah, badass.
the remix.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
just sample that part, send it to me, and I'll put something together for you.
Cool. Okay, I'll
awesome.
find it.
See what instigates my little anger outburst.
Matt was like, "Hey, you know, like the last like half hour of the show, we didn't realize we were being recorded, right?" And I was like,
Oh, shut up
okay.
about that. Shut
Stop
up. I'm
talking
hoping
shit.
nobody in the world sees that.
No, I
Oh,
removed it.
me insulting Matt and telling him what I'm going to do to him in the hotel. Now he's really scared.
Wait, what?
No, let's just go with that. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Shit. Now I
So
feel
anyway, Mark, you had something important to say. You had a
Yeah,
topic you wanted to talk about. What was up?
Oh, I worked it out on my own. I'm fine.
No,
Yeah,
I'd really like to hear about it right about now.
Well, it's not about you, so that's okay.
I'd really like to hear about it quickly. Broham. Wink,
He's trying to
wink,
say, shut her up.
motherfucker.
Oh, okay. Oh, awesome. That one thing.
Yes,
Okay,
remember
I
we were
totally
talking
remember that.
about it in detail a lot.
Yeah, that one time I was at Santee Drive-In, I brought my sister-in-law, and we were in the back of a truck with
No,
the whole
not that
family.
one. Not that one.
Oh, not
No,
Nightmare
we
on Elm
decided that
Street,
was not that was
five.
not gonna work for the show. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it was
Nightmare
that- it
3
was
was good.
It was that
The
other
Dream
thing where-
Warriors.
when you had the screwdriver and a it was a bagel, right? But you didn't have any cream cheese, and you kind of
Yeah,
fixed
but
it
I thought I
Didn't
had
he
brought
bring
everything I
cream
needed, but
cheese?
I wasn't used to Jewish girls. I wasn't used to fucking people in my family. So I was, you had to talk about it, and we had to work through some shit. And I was like, you know what? Everybody loves sesame
dreidel,
seeds.
dreidel, dreidel. I fucked you out of clay.
I know, but I had the candles though. The candles were good. I was on point. So that
But
was
were they
okay.
vanilla?
Scented, but not
Oh,
tasting. He tried to eat
God
one.
damn! I can't even fuck with it. I have vanilla shit going on right now.
I know. Don't worry. I don't know one
I
vanilla candle.
love the vanilla bean candles. That's just it makes me
So
think
does
of that
Jeff.
ridiculous. No, man, who?
Jeff does. That's what he had his house going, vanilla bean candles.
Okay, that's
Just to
disgusting.
inspire
Okay,
for
but
you.
The part that disturbs me the most is when he lights them, and he told me to never tell anybody, but I'm kind of mad at him right now. He actually sings "Ice Ice Baby" while he lights the vanilla candles.
Okay, I can,
Most people don't know that.
you know what? I think Jeff and I are gonna open a surf shop together, and it's gonna be okay. But otherwise,
Coy or just Adam? Because I was talking
Yeah,
Coy, not Adams.
oh, okay. Well, apparently I'm shifting Jeff's because Coy and I are gonna open a surf shop
Yeah.
together.
Mark's easy. He'll go between the two of them, as he has many
Yeah, I
times.
know.
All right, so the
I have too
vanilla
many
candle
Jeffs
was
in my life. I
the
need to start deleting.
deciding action. I honestly, this is gonna be horrific. I just have too many girlfriends that used to wear that vanilla body spray, and I'm just
Yeah.
fuck. My apartment smells like that shit because that's awesome. Can you imagine just walking around and everything's an amazing erotic memory like all
It
the
smells
time?
like a cookie.
You know what's really
pussy.
smart about that though is when
Miss
you bring a new
her?
when you bring a new girl over,
She's
just
wearing the
know.
same
always
shit.
smelling like that. Yeah, it just smells like that. They don't realize that it's because you're a dirty whore.
They think it's their shit, and they start wondering, like, dude, did I put so much shit on? Like, did I overdo it?
Until they find the panties and bra stuck in the couch or somewhere.
Well,
You know
we're
what?
smarter than that.
That's I want to talk about it.
2 and 2 for me.
All
I like
right.
that.
All right, let's do panties and bras, Amber. Absolutely. So,
It's 1:15. I'm gonna have to go to bed, so
fuck.
I have to give
Aw,
it like.
Jeff. Jeff's
I know.
like,
I should as
fine.
well.
I was gonna play Geoguesser for like half hour and then conk out. That was at 10.
Well, I was going to do 2 and 2,
I'm
but
sorry.
if you guys are bailing, it is late.
I don't want to, but I also want to quit my job, not for any reason except that I just don't want to fucking go tomorrow.
It's
I get it. If I can somehow monetize this, like figure out a way. Fuck it.
Is that directed at me?
No,
Fuck it.
No.
at me. I have the recipe. I just refuse to cook it.
He's
That's
distracting
pretty much
me.
all of
He
us.
knew that.
Dude, if I were
Yeah,
back
he,
home,
you know.
we would meet at the hill outside of West Hills. There would be like beers in the truck bed right now. That'd be like a fucking
That's all
thing.
this is. This is a safe way of tailgating when you're a kid. That's it.
I must have missed something because I've never been up there.
Oh,
What?
really? Golly.
Well, hello there, Rigger. Rigger, please.
No, I didn't go up there.
Watch out for the canyon.
Hello.
My dog is having a dream that she's running.
Nope, she's having a seizure.
Aw.
She's
Don't say that.
All right.
All right, are we off?
Yeah, we should.
All right.
We should.
what?
Oh, this is
should all
like a
say
love.
fuck
This is
Jeff
like when
Boyd.
you're dating a new
fuck
girl.
Jeff
And you go, no, you hang up first. No, you hang up
No,
first.
you-
No, you hang up first. Hey, did
I
you?
bet I-
did
I
you,
bet I call
did
you
hear-
first in the morning.
Oh,
Stop
that's
changing my
disgusting.
name.
Did you hear the? Wow. Oh my God, that was awesome. Hey man, but seriously, did you hear the recent click?
Mm. Yeah, it just went on.
That was good.
Oh. Yeah. Now, if I get more fucking likes, friendships from this, it's gonna be all your fault. You started this crap,
Go
Jeff.
find her. Go find her.
Don't talk
No.
shit.
I knew you wouldn't stay out. You got to stay out if you got to own it, son. You can't come back and just mic on like that.
Oh, he has to. Jesus. It's not that bad. You act like I do all those things at one time.
Matt, does she?
I would not know, sir.
Even not.
She
I
would.
offended her. I offended her on our first meeting, which is usually works out for me. But now that I've seen the test, I can see why it doesn't.
You did, and I laid very quiet, and I didn't say it. It was about the fourth time when I attacked you.
I don't even remember you attacking me. So
I attacked you the night I said fuck Jeff Adams, and Jeff Coy thought I had the hots for you and that I could go ahead. I got permission. Yeah. I was like, no.
God, was
You
I
got
there?
Jeff Coy's. You got Jeff Coy's seal of approval.
Yeah, he tells me to be me, so I told you he's gonna regret those words someday.
Yeah, he doesn't really mean you be you like this kind of you. Like that's a scary kind of you. He doesn't want that.
But those aren't all at the same time. You know that.
Well, obviously, you can't tie yourself up and spank yourself at the same time.
Yeah, but could you do them all
I
at the
know.
same time? Because that would be impressive.
Yeah,
I don't
truly.
want to do all those at the same time.
No, I don't either. But maybe twice. Just to know that I really don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I don't
give
think that
3
hurt.
second tries
Not
either.
enough. Do it again, bitch. What did you call me?
All right, I'm gonna leave you two alone then.
All
Sounds like
right.
you got a lot. Sounds like you got a lot to talk about.
I have a lot to go to sleep to.
Let's get it
Let's sleep.
on.
Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's go, baby.
All right. Bye,
Okay.
guys.
All right. Did she leave?
No, I'm here.
Okay. Before I leave,
She's still here.
I want to say one thing about Mark before we leave. The other day,
Oh.
he texted me, and I couldn't believe what he said. He told me that 3 weeks ago he was in downtown Houston, and
Nice.
Nice.
Well, he called me right after that because he said, I think that I was talking to Matt and then my phone disconnected. And I was telling him that when I went down to Houston and I was going to do that thing.
Bye, guys.